Comes my chat box here. Okay. There we go. Hi, Bandit. So, in case I upload this again, first of all, I just want to wish everybody happy holidays. No matter, oh, that's my kid. Say hi, Bandit. Like hi. Um, I hate the glare on my glasses here, but I just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody, no matter where you live, no matter your religion, or how your year been, and whether or not you believe in Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas or have been naughty or nice. I wish you guys a very happy holidays. Um, whether you get your celebrating or not, like me, but I still have the hat, and I'm still gonna wear it, right? God, I'm gonna have to get like new glasses or something, or without the glare. But just wanted to say happy holidays, and I wish everybody, time, spent remembering what the holidays are actually about, not the gifts, but the meaning of it, and with their families and loved ones. And may each of you get a Christmas miracle, or a Kwanzaa miracle, or Hanukkah miracle. It's a little late, and that this year in 2018 ends off in a good note, no matter what your situation is, your circumstances, um, only to bring forth many positive blessings into the upcoming new year. So, and I just wanted to apologize. I know I was supposed to do live Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday. I apologize. My friend was in a car accident on Monday night, and I had to go help her Tuesday, and that's why I wasn't able to do that, because I had to go help her, pick her up, and take her to the tow yard. We weren't even sure if her car was gonna be okay, and then I had to take her around a few places and wait for AAA and all that. And I'm so glad that she's okay. That's honestly a blessing. I know that's because my brother was watching over her. So I apologize about that, you guys. And then Wednesday, I'm not gonna lie, since I'm still very much fresh grieving, there are just days that I just don't wake up. Like, it's really bad. Like, and thankfully my job, because I still work for like my company, which I am finally like almost almost back to like full time in the swing of things. Um, but I also have my own business too. Um, I'm so lucky that I'm pretty much able to make my own schedule and cancel last minute if I had to, because there are like days like Wednesday where I just don't get up for life for me. Like, I just sleep all day because of my depression and with my brother, and it's not a normal. And so that's just why I didn't do it Wednesday. And then Friday, it's kind of the same thing. I also had a donation pickup, but so I just want to apologize. And I mean really well. Like, I really trying to stick with the schedules. It is still very hard for me, and I have to process my feelings. Oh, hi. So, see if nobody's interested. Hi, I'm doing the personal reading today live. If you're interested, $5 donation. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess over for you. So if you guys are interested, you can get a personal reading, and I don't just do like a little bit. I go in depth. $5 donation, which you can pay through either PayPal or Cash App. All the information's in the chat box. So today's the donation day. Some days I have them for free, but today's a $5 donation did help go towards the channel. So happy holidays, no matter what. Hello, hi. I'm all right. How are you doing? Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for attending too. Happy holidays. Are you interested in dating Chris Marine? Merry Christmas. Yeah, I like my hat, my Santa hat. Thank you. I'm not going to be celebrating this year, but still try to be festive. Why not? Thank you. It's good to hear that you're doing good. Yes, and you're interested? Yes. Okay, so what can I do for you today? Oh, I got a lot of smiley faces. Yeah. May everybody have a happy, Merry Christmas or so forth. If you're interested, yeah, just let me know what question is. You can write it in the chat box and we can get on that. It is a good idea to move back to Romania. Oh, yes, I remember you. Okay, I knew it was you. I just wanted to make sure because I'm not good with names. But thank you. Yeah, I'm really horrible with names, but I knew it was you. Like, I just like to make sure. But okay, let me see. Is it a good idea to move back? Yeah, I'm horrible with names. Like, I remember one time I met somebody and I was like, "Hi, I'm Jenna," and they go, "Hi, I'm Nick. I met you like 4 times." This is like a long time ago. I was like, "Oh God." But okay, let me see the question. It is a good idea to move back to Romania, where I am from, in the next year or two. Okay. I'll look into that right now. So that's where you're born? Romania? That's where you're born? It's got to be interesting, like culture change sometimes. I've never been outside the country, but just going from state to state is kind of exciting. But let's see what the answer is. Other than US, I remember that you said that. I just didn't know if you were for sure, like if you were like born out here and then moved out there, because some people do that, or vice versa. But let's see. Okay. So we got 3 cards for you right away. We have remain positive. It says for right now, not the right time, but I'm going to clarify this a little bit more. I'm not sure if that means like necessarily within the time frame that you're asking about, or just meaning as of right now, it's not the right time. And then it has recovery. And all these have like green around it too. So that's got to be like a lot of healing still I'm seeing here. Or I can talk about abundance. Let's see what else I can do. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, it's got to be nice to like, just have that change of culture. But I know like a few people like who were born in different countries and moved out here quite. I was born in California, Anaheim. Sorry, my cat might okay, he didn't walk by. So not really that much of a change for me. But I have like lived in different states. Ninja, yeah, okay, honey. Let's see about this. So give me a second. Is it a good idea for you to move back? Really? You love California? You love SoCal? You love the traffic out here? That's something I don't really like. I'm not really too fond of the traffic or the high prices. I can actually do without the traffic for the rest of my life. That'd be great. No, the views. Yeah, it's ocean. It's also convenient because everything's kind of like within 20 minutes. Because I used to live in state New Mexico, and like there's nothing out there, and I had to drive like forever just to go to Walmart, and there was like chickens across my neighborhood. But it was very you could see for hundreds of miles. It was kind of interesting experience. Every place probably I'm assuming has their perks. So let's see what else we have here. So we also have here for you, it's up to you with opportunity. So it's kind of like for right now I'm seeing here. I mean, we're still going to clarify about the not the right time thing. It's up to you. There may be an opportunity. Let me clarify this a bit more because it's still kind of vague. But it's not saying no. It's just saying maybe like you might have to wait a little longer than that time frame, or just saying for right now, not the time frame that you're asking about. We also have forgiveness here. Is there a particular reason you just want to go back home now? Is that where the your child's father, that's where he's at right now too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, you live in Wisconsin? My dad was born in Wisconsin. Oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, I've never been out there, but my dad was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So then we have perfect timing here. So let me see what else. Yes. Let me clarify this. We also have let go, but let me clarify this. Let me see. I'm thinking so far that it's not saying no. It's just saying, I mean, it's up to you, really, obviously. Um, it's maybe saying that there may be like some kind of recovery again, might be with the situation, or maybe that there's some opportunity that might come about that maybe you have to stay here or maybe you have to go. But let me clarify this a little bit more. Okay, so it is about something about peaceful resolution here. So I feel it's still kind of in tied with your child's father, because we have the forgiveness and then we have the let go card and then we also have the recovery card. So I'm seeing that maybe there's a need to again before you even think about moving back, even though it's kind of to possibly work out these to let go, recovery, or maybe that's because we have the not the right time card or not the right time card here, so it's not saying no. But then we have the perfect timing here. So let me get a moment here to meditate on this exactly. Like, should you be able to move back? Let me see. Should you be able to move back? Let me see. Let me clarify one more card. It's a little interesting. You can go two ways. Let me see for a second here. And then we have in the near future. Okay, that doesn't answer that question. It's kind of, let me see. Let me, one more card. Yes. Okay. So we have a yes. This is what I'm kind of getting here. Is obviously today is not the right time. I'm not in the right time. If you decide to move back there, I do see that you can. It's like either that you might be moving back there so that you have an opportunity to kind of work out the issues with the child's father, if that's what you so desire to choose, or maybe there's like something where you have to do that first. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. Like there's something like that, but there's a remain positive. I don't, and we do have the yes. And again, there might be some opportunity that may have to like come about that you're able to do this. Something like that, or maybe you have to, or maybe you do move back there, and then this is like the opportunity to work out the issues here. So, but something about that you'll be able to kind of know a little bit more about this opportunity, maybe in the near future, or maybe you can actually move into like as sooner than later. Actually, I think that maybe you can actually see that. Actually, with this not the right time card here, I'm actually picking up, to be honest, that you may be able to even move out there sooner, if that's what like if so be it. Like, you know what I mean, with the opportunity, there's actually a chance you might be able to move out there a little bit sooner than what you're inquiring about, and that could be as well what the not the right time card means here. So let me see. He lives 6 hours away. I'm not moving for him. Very true. Oh, so he lives 6 hours away from where you're gonna be moving out there. Is that a big country? Yeah, I wouldn't say. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, that's what it's just saying here. Maybe it's like when you guys move something opportunity. I'm just saying. Let me get some more cards here. You should definitely move for yourself. Yes. Is it a big country? How many people live there? And that's gotta be, like I said, I always wanted to do. Man, if I could get travel, that'd be great. More. I'm just sorry, being out. Get tired. It says we have. Wow. So these cards just came out all together. So we have look for a sign within the next few weeks. So again, I feel that you might be able to have an opportunity to actually move out there sooner, or there might be something presented to you and it's saying to look for a sign within the next few weeks. I'm here in the next 4 weeks, like within the next 4 weeks, you know what I mean, time frame. And then we also have helpful people if you believe. So I kind of feel actually you might be able to move there sooner than that, maybe like what you're asking for originally. Like I said, it might be some kind of opportunity, or somebody might be able to help you out with that if that's what you desire. But right now, there is like a need just to wait for right now today. This could also be about if there's like communication involved with moving. I'm not really sure how that's tied to wait, or that you've been waiting for this, or that you might have to wait like a little bit before this happens, because the swords could also represent new beginnings in the what's it called, the traditional tarot deck, and it says to listen to your intuition about this. Yes, you can ask the question, Dirty Icon, if you want to donate. Today's a donation thing, so my family will help me. Yeah, that's good. I think you mentioned that your family is very helpful. Is your family, did they live out there, or they live out here? If I ever get the chance to go, I'll definitely check it out. For sure, that'd be nice. That's good to have family that helps out, especially. I mean, it's always nice when people have helpful families. Let's see. They all live there. Okay, so you're the only one who lives out here? Wow. Wow, that's gotta be. Is it just you? Do you have like siblings? That's gotta be definitely different, especially like having a family so kind of far away. I also got here with a year from now, but like I don't always read the cards. Like I said, like when I mean a year from now, like I said, it's going to obviously be 2019, and then we have compromise. So again, there might be. This is definitely saying that you're going to have like the opportunity to go. I really feel that you're going to be able to go within like sooner than you expect here. This also has like kind of family here, if you can see with like the world card. So like that connection together here, and this might actually help bring like more compromise into your family and just compromise into your life. But now I have. Oh, you have a brother. Where's your brother live? Your brother lives over there. I take it, right? Aw, so it's just you and your brother and then your parents. How nice. Aw. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely, it's always nice to be a sister to a brother. But I had a brother too, but he just passed away, so yeah, it's kind of hard this year, you know what I mean? But it's always, I'll still always be his sister. And I also see that there's no need to worry about that. Like, I also like remember for you last time. I feel that you're gonna be like, to honestly, you kind of have this energy. Like even if it doesn't seem like it, is that when the opportunities present themselves to you, you kind of can like go with whichever way you want to go, which is kind of really cool. Like if you think about it, like some people just have like one path only, but we all do. Oh, I'm sorry. I can do at least a one card reading if you want to, Dirty Icon. I usually don't always do this, but for today, but maybe like another couple of days, check out their I'll do a live feed. But if you want, I'll do like a one card for you just because it's the season of giving. A 1 to 3 card, okay? And that's it. I understand what it's like too. I'm pretty much right there too, dude. So if you want, just because. And then, yeah, okay, I'm reading other comments. Yeah, I know, thank you. So, I mean, it's always a bummer, but can you do? We'll be reunited with our, loved ones again one day. Let's see. So anybody else have any questions here? So I definitely see that move. I think the move is going to happen sooner, and I feel it's going to be an opportunity with, again, like when I was talking about with your family here. Pay attention to this opportunity within like the next couple of weeks. I would say within between now and the next 4 weeks here. So before the end of January, you might be able to better know about that. And I do see that it can also bring big happy changes into your life. Also be open to receiving that. And again, it's up to you. And it's really up to you to decide, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, either way, open yourself to big happy changes here, which is beautiful. Thank you. When will communicate with me? Can I have both yours and their date of birth, please? For Dirty Icon. Thank you so much, by the way. So thank you again for coming. And I hope that you have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time too. And if you have any more questions, hang around. Thank you. So I just got it. Yeah, I just got the Cash App notification. Thank you so much. Like, that's my brother right here, you guys. Well, this camera sucks, but that's like my brother, like in the background. So it's a picture of him praying. So thank you. Okay, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for so much support, and good luck with that. So July 9th, I've had a lot of July 9th people lately and their birthdays, and they were born in 1996. Okay, and July 16th. Okay, so I make sure you guys are both Cancers. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you so much. It would happen in October, so it's just hard because this is gonna be the first Christmas. But let me see what I can get to you. So bye. All right, let's see what I can get for your question. So both of you guys are Cancers. A lot of July 9th people lately. Interesting. I have like a lot of people I work with that are like born on July 9th or July 8th. Oh, so we got some cards here ready for you, Dirty. We got 2 out of 3 here. Do that. Da-da, 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 da-da. It says, when will, I can't pronounce names, so I'm just going to, your person of interest, communicate with me. I wonder if he misses me. Okay, so we have 2 cards here. I might have to go a little bit more in depth here. It is the season of giving, but you know what I mean? Just know that. So I do see reconciliation card here. It says someone from your past is returning into your life. But then we also have deception card, but don't worry yet, okay? It says someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Don't worry about this, okay, yet. I'm going to clarify what the deception card means here. Give me a second. So, because that can mean a whole bunch of different things. Like, I don't always, don't panic, you know what I mean? Let's see. What's going on with that? A lot of people also ask that question, too. It's very common. And I really feel a lot of people, if they're in no communication, might be expecting some kind of communication within the next week. especially during the holidays. There have been a lot of people I work with that kind of seems to be the theme. So maybe that might be the case for you as well. I totally understand that. Okay, I got to clarify this a little bit more. This is interesting. One more card here, because about the deception card before I show you. How long was the no communication since you have not had any communication with this person, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Okay, let me a second here. I'll show you why. Okay, so we have the deception card here with the reconciliation, right? So I had to pull clue clarifiers. So I'm just going to tell you what they are first, and then I'm going to explain what I'm picking up from this. We did get, don't worry though, did get the release your ex card. The time has come to clear out your energy. But don't worry, like I said, I always read intuitively. With the new love card, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but wait for it. The make the effort card, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then paired together was the retreat card, which is it's time to disconnect from the world, and the codependency card, which is addictions are affecting your love life. Okay, but it's not as scary as it seems. So what I'm seeing with the deception card here, with all these cards here, is there could be two meanings with this, because we do see reconciliation. So somebody is going to be coming back into your life. Okay, so this does clarify that this person is coming back to you. Okay, so that's the good news. With the deception card here and the release your ex, I really feel it can go two ways. Is one is that this person might have been putting on a self, like a mask. Sorry, my nose itches. As to maybe like making you feel that they have moved on, because like we have to release your ex. Like maybe they like show you or just act like they really have moved on from the relationship, when I don't see that's actually the case. Like they may treat you like that, like, oh, you know, I'm already over it. I'm already all that stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel. Cause like, it's like the deception is like just not being upfront. It's not always like, I don't always like, since I always try to be positive, but I'm also like intuitive, but it's not like them like being like, you know, they're going around. It's just mean like they're acting like they already let you go with that card, and that they already moved on, whether that means with a new person or just whatever the case may be. But we have the make the effort card. So obviously they're guided, like, you know, spiritually, or maybe they're even going to psychics or whatever the case may be, or just, you know, intuitive, like they know they need to come and make some steps towards you, because we had the reconciliation card. So you can expect that. So that's good. We do see that coming here, okay? And with the retreat here card and the codependency, I feel the reason why they have disconnected from you and retreated is because they have some commitment issues, maybe even codependency or even addictions. I hope not, like, just have to say it though, because it does say that on the card. And that can mean, you know, a whole bunch of different things. Or that they have like a fear of commitment, or they just need to work on some kind of commitment issues. And that's why they possibly have retreated from you. But I do see that they're being guided to make the steps towards you and reconcile. So I will get you a time frame here for you, which is good. They're being good. So don't worry. Like if they act like they haven't, that's just them putting on a facade. But I do see that they are coming back to you, which is good. So let's see if we can get a time frame here, something like that. Well, it's up to you. Don't worry about that. That's obviously saying it's up to them to come back towards you. I do see here, it's interesting, these both came out as ones. It says, get more information, ask help from others. So I really feel this person has actually been really like looking into the situation for however long it's been not in contact. Like I seriously believe they've been probably like going to psychics, like, you know what I mean? Or something like that sort, like coaches or something, to kind of get some more information. And if that's also what they've been doing while they disconnected, is like they've been trying to do that, like work out this, the step, whatever they need to work out here. Even possibly just clear out old energy that doesn't serve them, like, you know what I mean? So that they can have that space for the new love here. Trying to know contact me, it's been 30 days. Oh, that's not too long. I know. Yeah, definitely. I heard that works. And plus the thing with like the people, like things like that is we cannot, like, no matter like what your situation is, people here who they're watching this, you can't say anything to make somebody want to come back and contact you. That's just not the way. I mean, you can say something that might piss them off and want to block you. We can't do it. The only thing you can do is just work on yourself, which is what this also talks about. It's up to you to just work on yourself and trust that whatever happened or happens is meant to be, and just be open to whatever that is. Because you know what I mean? Like, how would you feel like, let's say, like if somebody was like, you know, they had a thing for you and you just weren't into them. Doesn't matter how many times they text you or call you or give you gifts. It's not going to change anything. It just may actually like make you more upset. You just have to just give them the space and let them do out their thing. And, you know, they'll come to you if they really want to, which we do see again here with the reconciliation and make the effort. Like they're going to be guided to. I really feel they probably like getting messages like or people telling them like, man, you got to go like and just contact them like, and they will contact you and we'll get the time from here. And again, they're like looking for signs or paying attention to synchronicities or like asking like when's the right time or something like this. This also might come like contact may come out of blue. It may just like completely take you by surprise here. But like with that, like that's what they have to do. So and also we wouldn't like especially as whatever if you're divine feminine or divine masculine, female or male, you want to know that you are sought after for, and you want to know that they came back because they genuinely wanted to and they missed you instead of having to like manipulate them in a way. So that's the best way to do that, and just allow people to do things and then they miss you more. They actually helps them to miss you more. Like, because I work with some people and like I always tell them, let them come to you, and they just keep texting and then it's like pushing off and it's like you can't make somebody want to do that. Like, you have to allow people to want to be with you because they want to, especially in these kind of situations, and just work with that energy here. So, and like I said, if you believe, let me get a time frame for you here. It's to win. But I also feel too with the steps and whenever they do come back to you, which we're going to find out the time frame right now here, they might also fill you in on some information, maybe in regards to commitment issues or why they possibly had to retreat, or just like, know that you've been also sought after. They're also maybe even looking at like information about you too. Let me see here. Let's get a time frame. But and it's hard because like, they always say actions speak louder than words, but it's really tricky, especially when it's fresh out, and guys are not very good at their feelings. And so it's not always like those kind of things, but you also don't want to be, not even deceiving yourself here. But we did get a reconciliation card here, which is good. And I feel as well when they do come back forth, they are not going to be like so much a deceptive energy. They're going to probably be like a little bit more open. But just know that they may be cautious to come back here, or maybe they feel like their ego somehow might be involved. Thank you. I'm still on. Yeah, but I know if you communicate. Yeah, it's always, yeah. Let me see. It's a good time from here. I mean, maybe it might be lucky like the rest of us, or the rest we're supposed to get like communication somehow between this week. Let's see. And definitely like, let me know in the comments. Like you can subscribe to my channel or email me, whatever. I always like to hear when that does happen. Like, I do this like for a living too. Okay, so oh, I got some good cards for you. Oh, you're lucky. You got a nice Christmas bonus for me. I'm just kidding. So I make some of these myself. So the first card that came out, it's not even a time frame here, but it says, I am not over you just yet. It's from the movie, that Vegas movie with Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher. They said that in the movie and I liked it. I brought nice to watch it. And we have the listing card. So this is kind of a side note here. So they're like going to be telling you, hey, like they're going to come forth to you. And I feel they're going to call you. They're going to call you. So like actual telephone. I feel a lot of people are going to get calls tomorrow, but they're gonna tell you like, hey, look, I'm not over you just yet. Like, which is good because you got, it's like, you got the reconciliation card right off the bat. That was the first one that came out with make the effort. They're also paying attention to these messages, like our spirit guiding them or whatever, saying, you need to contact, and they're going to contact. So we have 2 time frames here. So, which is kind of interesting here. We do have Sagittarius. We just got out of the Sagittarius phase. November 22nd through December 21st. I'd say give it a couple of days. But both of these are going to be fire signs here. But also Sagittarius are the archers, and it's all about Cupid's arrow. So again, they're definitely got their eye on the target here. So even though it's like we just got a Sagittarius, doesn't mean it can't be. And then we have Leo here. But these are both fire signs. So they're going to come in fast, which is like in the original tarot, they come in really fast. That's like the fastest one, I believe. So they're going to come in fast. And they're going to come in very passionate. So just know that too, like, so that whatever they might come off like a little bit passionate in the way they speak to you. And then we also have the Leo sign here. Maybe this date was significant to you or just holds significant. If not, this is just clarifying again about the passion here. We do have the December, we do have 2/22 here, which just passed yesterday because it's the 23rd here. So we have the 22nd. Honestly, I'm just going to say, let me clarify. Let me just get one more card here. A lot of people look like they're going to be having they're expecting that this week, But like, let's see if I can clarify that because we kind of have the dates are kind of similar to right now. We have success. Hold on, I'm going to see if I'm going to ask a question before I tell you what it is. And I really hope that, and I can't wait to hear about when this happens. I mean, that always makes my day just to hear those kind of stories. What I live for. So, okay. Yeah, I definitely see that they're going to be coming back and they're not going to be hiding behind masks more. This person's being very, very assertive in their approach, just to let you know too. So, and this is bringing back happy changes here. I feel that they will either come and communicate with you by like the end of the very end of this year or the very beginning of next year. So with opportunity, it's like the tip at the end of the year, the tip at the beginning of the year, so to speak. So, and then I'll get to your question next. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So that's your reading dirty icon. I hope that likes it, that resonates. Let me know. Like, you know, again, but look at this. We got this. We got this. Look at that. We got. I'm not over you just yet. Reconciliation make the effort. So just know that, and just also when they do come back here, just work with them because like whatever the issues may be that they're going to tell you about, I really feel it's like commitment issues or something, but they've been like seeking after you though. Just be patient and know that they're also going to be coming back with their tail in between their legs about the whole ego thing. So, and I'll get to your question next right now. So, but thank you for joining. So, and feel free to like, share this video and subscribe my channel and let me know when that does happen. So, and happy holidays. Thank you. Oh, it's actually like it's I know it looks red. It's actually kind of like let me see if I can show you. It's like a actually brownish red. I don't even know. It's like a 7. I used to be a hairstylist. It's like a 6-7. It's like a 6-7 in a like an ash kind of like ash, but it looks reddish kind of. Thank you though. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a reddish, you know, ash color, and it's my natural color too. But yeah, let me get to your question right now. I'm gonna get to your question. Give me a second here. Thank you so much. I think if I dyed it red, it would look nice. Yeah, I mean, red's always a good color. Just know that red washes out like the fastest, like every 2 weeks. So you want to use like a Red King kind of shampoo and like line. That's the best one for reds. Or use like a fashion color. Or when you just wash your hair, try to do it like every other day. And like cold water will help to keep the color in more. And also if you were like to go like first time red, you might want to do like a double color it twice so that it kind of gives it vibrancy. And try to use like a line that has like vibrancy to hold a vibrant color, or like what you can do if you're gonna like go bleach first and you do the red, like try to put like an undertone of like a red or like a copper or something. Depends what kind of red you're going for. But yeah, like I said, I'm a hairstylist too. I have my license, but I just didn't work out like I thought it would. But like I'm licensed in the state of California and stuff. So I used to have pink hair for a long time, but yeah. Anyways, you guys can always ask me questions about that too. You know, I mean, I always like to teach people about that. So for you, my next. Well, we have it right away. Looking like I'm telling you, I think everybody's gonna have a good, happy ending to this year. So your question was, will he call you or contact you soon? First card that came out here was the calling in your soulmate. And, you know, prayers, affirmations, visualizations will help bring you together. So again, I really feel like calling. So this does say, when it regards about contacting, that I do see that they're going to be calling you, which is great. First off the bat. So again, like it's really swift. Like I really feel like everybody's just having this theme lately. So let me clarify this a little more. But also, I really feel they're going to call you, like telephone. Text messages are so impersonal nowadays. So let's see more about this. And all you have to do, sometimes people just have to like, sometimes it's silly, but just be like, yeah, I know they're going to call you or something like that. Or just know that, you know what I mean? Like know that guys are just not as good with the phone stuff, but they call you eventually. We also have here as well to keep an open mind about the situation here. Let me clarify that a little bit more. Maybe keep an open mind about the reason why they might contact you here. All right, let me see. We got a few more cards here. 1 second. Or keep an open mind, maybe how the situation unfolds. Okay, wow. Okay, so we got interesting cards. So we have the keep an open mind here with the calling in your soulmate. Again, we have the deception card, but don't freak out. I always tell people that. And then we have the new love card here. Then we have all these come out once. The let your friends help you card. The release your ex card. This could be the one and your soulmate. Kind of interesting. So yes, I do see they're going to be contacting me. And this is the person that we had talked about before, right? The one who is Virgo. No, your Virgo is the ex. Libra. I think they were Libra. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. Because I know I got them confused. I was thinking about that. Libra always balances you out. So definitely I see they are going to be contacting you about that. just keep an open mind about maybe what the contact or how the contact comes about. I remember, I think I told you last week or week beforehand, I felt like around the holidays they would contact you too. And I know you said they had something we were going through with their family or something like that. See, they are going to contact you very soon. Like I said, around the holidays. And it's also saying for you to clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. But this is also saying contact, that this will be a very clear, precise contact, and that you'll know exactly what it's all about. Like there won't be like any shades of gray here. So we have these interesting cards. We do have like a few of them. So when it comes to the contact too, what I'm feeling here with that is they may like contact you for something like, hey, just like, you know, something just like, they want to contact you more than what they're going to like bring up. They're going to be like, so, hey, how are you? Like, just, you know, like, or whatever. They're going to be like, hey, like, I left my jacket at your house. These are just examples. But that's not, but they really want to actually talk to you. It's going to come off like something like, you know, they're just trying to like, you know, whatever. But they actually really want to talk to you, like, so to speak here. But they might just use like something like, you know, just whatever to like kind of break the communication again. Like, you know what I mean? Just like an excuse, like, or whatever. Or just like, hey, like, you know what I mean? And then like, you know, because like they really want to contact you. But this can also go as well too, that they may contact you, like, let's just say, like they say they want to, you know, drink a little bit for the holidays, and they text you, like, let's just say, for example, real life scenario here, they text you and they say, I love you so much, right? And then you write them back, say Merry Christmas, right? Because it's like the holidays, and then you don't hear from them, and it's like, okay. And then you ask them like a couple days later, so what was that all about? And they go, oh, I just texted that to a whole bunch of my friends, and then you go. And then you ask them, oh, I was kind of hoping it's for me. So it might come across like something like that. So they might like come up like really up, you know what I mean? And they might say something how they feel. And then when you ask about it, they might kind of be like, oh, because they're kind of scared of that. Or they might try to like, you know, wiggle their way into the communication here when that comes with the deception card here. But it's a bit, again, it's about because they want to have something with you. Like they want to, I remember you guys used to have something going on a long time ago. They want to bring something about here and they don't know how to do it here. So with the let your friends help you here with the release your ex, the soulmate, and this could be the one. Obviously, again, this could be the one. Pretty self-explanatory here. They do see that. The let your friends help you. They're probably even asking their friends about that, or maybe because of you guys are just friends here, they don't want to come off too strong with this. Could be the one card here as well, because of their still need to clear out some things from the past here, or because you are needing to clear out things from the past, or because they don't want to come off too strong, as maybe because they're afraid that, you know, you kind of let that stuff go. Like in the past, you just want to keep it as a friend basis here. But again, this person is a soulmate of yours. It's like a soulmate family here. So, you know, I mean, again, like I said, you can kind of go both ways with that. Let's see. We got the very soon card here. I really feel like a lot of people, I bet you like almost everybody that I work with is going to have some kind of contact over the holidays. I'm going to be like blowing up with my stuff like next week. So that'd be a good way to end the year. Yeah, September 23rd, I remember Aries, Libra. So Aries are actually the most, I was just reading that today online. Who is the, gosh, they were saying like, who is the ones to first make contact? Let me see, what's that website? It's actually from my job website. Like they were saying like, who would be the ones who make contact first? Let me pull this up because it might actually, because I just said Aries. Hold on. If I can find it. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to go back to my search history. Hold on, let me go look this up because I actually might answer your question. Because I was just reading this article today. If I can find it. Phone's so dirty. Where's that question? I just read it. Man, hold on. Let me go find that email because I just read that today. It was going to piss me off. I just read that. Like, hold on. Where's my history? Or maybe it's still open. Oh, God. Oh, I can't remember. Hold on. I'm sorry about this. Hold on. I know it said Sagittarius is one of them, but I remember I think I said Aries. That's why I had read that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, yeah. So actually, it does say Aries. So that might be like because I said that Aries thing. I know it's kind of sidetracked here. Just because I said the Aries thing, I do see that again that he'll be contacting you here as well. Again, he might come off a little bit flirtatious here too. Just like whatever his approach is, it's either like he's gonna go like upfront about it, but he might like withdraw a little bit because like he's afraid of being rejected, or he might just try to weasel his way in there with the contact. They will, yes, they will, as if the baby's dad contact me and what he said. Wait, hold on. Oh, thank you, by the way. I just read your comment, Dirty Icon. I'm not even sure if you're here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that about the Hollywood thing. They will, as if the baby's dad. Can you kind of clarify that? I'm a little bit confused about the they will, as if the baby's dad contact me and what he said. I'm a little confused about that part. So you could maybe reword that. For me, that'd be great. I got 2 subscribers. Oh, I'm so popular. Actually, like the other day, I think it was earlier this week, I had did one. I was on here for 4 hours. Yeah, we talked when the baby's dad emailed me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. So let me see. Let me see about the time frame. I really feel like everybody's gonna have something. Let me see about time frame here about that too. I really feel that they're gonna call you though, like I said, or I remember I said last time that they might try to see you for the holidays. It might be something like that, like, hey, what you doing for the holidays? And then that's just their way of trying to see you, you know what I mean? Which is, or they might actually do what I had just said. Oh, we just got the romance card. And by the way, that was a real life scenario about that thing about the text message with the I love you so much. And then that was my response. I was like, really? I'm like it was right out there and you had a chance and you just withdrew. And I'm shaking my head. Oh shit. And I even was I was straight up, I was like, well, I was kind of hoping that was for me. I was I was okay, because it was all, oh, that's my cat, by the way. One of my cats. I have 4 right now because I had to take on my brother's cat. This is Bandit. Say hi, handsome. But I had was it 2 years ago? I was at a Christmas party, you know what I mean? And I get a text message, and everybody's hey, Merry Christmas, whatever. It's a Christmas Eve, and I get a text message, and it's random, and it's from my person of interest, or my person that whatever is, you know what I mean? Whatever. If I ever hear back from them, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. The person has my heart forever. But and I got a text message, and they said, "I love you so much," right? And I was like, okay, this person. I mean, I was I'm probably sure he was drunk first of all, because that was kind of random, because we had just talked a couple weeks before that, because it was his birthday, and I hadn't talked to him for a little while, and it wasn't very good communication. I mean, I was surprised he wrote me back at all saying thank you, but it wasn't very. We're not even like that still, you know what I mean? So I was just okay, it's random, right? And so I had wrote them that later on, because I was kind of drinking too, and I was Merry Christmas. So I didn't really know what to think about it. I was I'm this inside, I'm no. And then I didn't hear back from them. And I remember a couple days later, I had wrote them. I was so what was that about? And then the next day they wrote me, go, oh, I just sent that to 30 of my friends. And I said, you did not just send that to 30 of your friends, dude. You know what I mean? And then I was well, I was kind of, cause I was kind of hoping it was for me. I would have felt special. And then it's nothing. And it's why does that have to happen? But yeah, I would not believe he will text that. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, well, he might not. I mean, I'm just saying, but you never know. That's a scenario I was talking about with me, but you never know. You never know with that, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll text something like that too, but I'm just saying that was my personal scenario. You know what I mean? It was very interesting. I mean, no guy's gonna text 30 of his friends something like that. The way he wrote it too. You can, I was just and it's I don't know. I guess it's just kind of I don't get why they do that when you have the lines open and it's I'm here being vulnerable, and I said, well, I was hoping it's for me. You had a chance, and then you just don't do nothing. And then I was a week later, I was hey, so we should hang out sometime, you know what I mean? So I was still and then they go, okay, yeah, for sure, I'll let you know. And then it was no contact for 3 months. I'm and then they contacted me, and they're trying to ask me some questions about trying to meet up with me, and then that just didn't work, and then they withdrew again. And it's been like that for 3 years. I'm just I'm over it, you guys. You know what I mean? So if anybody else watches this and they relate, yeah, you're not the only one. Yeah, that's how he is. We talked for a little, then he stopped. It's I really feel that can be, honestly, especially because even though it's he's a Libra, I still kind of associate him with the Virgo, because he's right there at the cusp, and those are the slowest ones to move, you know what I mean? But I really feel it's because of that. He was, the hurt thing, and so he doesn't want to like put himself out there fully, which is a lot of people. I mean, we all do, like, because we're all afraid of rejection. It's like he doesn't want to do that because entirely because of the fear of like being hurt again, which is understandable. But you can't just keep doing that because it's also like not okay. And they have to work out whatever issues they have to work out first with that. And that's honestly, I feel more than anything like why. It could also be because like the feelings like are too tense. I mean, that's just like one of the scenarios, or that they don't have a lot of experience with that. But it doesn't just make sense. It's like why do you do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like you had a chance, like you say that, and it's like okay, like I was like really surprised, like I was like okay, like because I'm telling you, we didn't have no good communication. Like I had talked to him like in November, and I told him how I felt, like, and I was like, well, I wanted to be with you, and he's like, oh, we're never getting back together, like in November. I was like, dang. I cried my heart out like for a day. And then, you know, I had wrote him a happy birthday anyways, you know what I mean? Like just to be nice. And then like it was kind of like awkward. Like he was like, thank you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about the last time we talked or whatever, because I kind of just went off on him, like, you know what I mean, because I was hurt. And then he's like, what, I can't remember. He wrote response, and that was it. Like it was really awkward. So I was kind of like surprised. I was like, wow. And then it kind of makes you like, and that also like, even though this is not like, this is my personal situation, but I'm trying to explain this for you or anybody else who watches this. It's like, this is like, we had no contact for like the whole time, but that also can prove that whether or not this person ever comes back, that in case there, even if no contact and like no contact at all, and like, you know, it seems like one way, it's actually another situation. Like, cause I was like, what? Like, I did not expect that. I was like, what? You still love me? Like, you know what I mean? And so people, there is hope out there, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's like when they act like one way, it's really another way, but also don't allow yourself to be deceived, like in general. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we haven't talked since Thanksgiving. Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially with that too. And like I said, just know people like it's also like contact, like you can't say something that makes somebody want to be with you, and you can't be forgotten either. Just because there's no contact doesn't mean the person doesn't stop having feelings for you, or that doesn't stop mean they don't stop thinking about you. Like, so just know that whatever your place is in their life, it's nothing that you can do through communication. That's just whatever. And sometimes people are really good at communication, sometimes they're really bad at it. We do see as well it's safe to love and to open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this is how like we have to do that. Again, we have to be vulnerable and to or experience that. And that means we have to be willing to risk ourselves being hurt again. You know, and it's not easy. I mean, like a lot of, especially guys, they don't know how to communicate that well at all. And how we can become vulnerable is we forgive. We forgive people who hurt us. We forgive ourselves. We forgive the situation so we don't have to carry that no more. We learn from the lessons. We definitely be a little bit more cautious if we have to, but also don't allow yourself to block out things like that either. You have to give every single situation, everything a chance. And yeah, that may be sometimes silly and maybe stupid, but that's the only way we can get love. Like, and that's just the risk we have to take, because if you don't have that like 100% open, you know, let's see what else here. I do see maybe like finances might have been an issue here too, or just that like maybe they've been working on their finances here. Especially at the holidays, a lot of people want to get their finances, or maybe this is just talking about flowing with things. Just a need to go with the flow. Let's see what else here. Oh yeah, I was going to clarify too about if this is the time frame. Oh, goody. Let's see one more card. I want to see one more. I love how these always resonate for me. Oh, okay, cool. And then one more. Let's see. And aha. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so we got, again, let me put these two together. So we obviously know some of you have a past with beforehand. We just know that could even be past life here. Just that you already know. That's pretty, yeah, I think we already kind of figured that one out here. And again, it's talking about how you guys are friends. Again, they might be going to friends or psychics here. They also, the friending may also be a reason why the communication, maybe like they're afraid to like be more open, because like they want to, it's like, but then it's like, well, if you just let me know, which I do see. Again, they're going to be expressing. They're going to be contacting you. Again, pay attention to your phone. Let it ring 1 time, 2 times, and then answer in the 3rd ring. Not kidding. If you don't, they might leave a voicemail. But this is in regards to romantic feelings. And just know that whatever separation or retreating that they have done is because of things from the past and their past relationship with the wedding thing, and that they're afraid to allow themselves to be hurt again. But if they do come forth out of this retreat mode, then that's because they want to build something long-term with you. And again, I see that you have the opportunity to do both here. and that could bring about a new love for you guys' situation here as well. And this will be, you're also a new person, so something fresh here. Maybe they just have to clear out the energy here as well. And like, it was funny because right when I was doing your thing, my phone reminded me about my the payment you sent me here. So maybe you, like, I really feel like they may even call you, and like you may just be like, I don't know, in the shower or something like that. And then like you might see the notification like afterwards or something like that. Maybe that's why I said the voicemail thing. And then if they leave you a voicemail, they'll call you back again as well. I know he's afraid. Yeah, they always are afraid. And you know what you could try to do to help bring that more, like to help him be more comfortable, is try for you just to work out any fears that you have or insecurities in regards to relationships. And that will help to mirror it onto him. Because when we have that, it kind of reflects. And maybe you can just kind of within yourself, like do some mirror work, like, or just like kind of work out whatever you might have issues, and that might help him to echo on. And then also when he does communicate with him, just be open and just showing him the trust and just working with that. You know what I mean? Because that will definitely help out. But Libras are also very much romantics, and they're also very much like they love being in relationships and they balance things out. And so it's very important for them to have balance too. And to be like in a relationship that's going to give them that balance here as well here with that too. You know what I mean? Like that's very important with them. Just like show them like, you know what I mean? It's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Just be open with that. Like, so, but I really feel like he's going to like, I know for sure he's going to call you, but like maybe like I really feel it might be like with the holidays excuse, like, you know, maybe even like come by to see you or something like that here. So let me see. Let's get a clarifier. Woo, we got 2 people in the house tonight. Happy holidays, right? I figured nobody was going to really be here. So, yeah, there's going to be something good coming from this, and it might even be better than expectations here. Like the way he also comes about, like sometimes like you have to build up here. Let me see. Oh, like sometimes like, oh, wow. Wow, those cards, they just jumped out. Like this is live, you guys, so there's no editing. So, definitely this person's like he's definitely asking somebody like either like support or like his angels or guides or like somebody. He's been asking about how to do this, like, or even like he might even like come to you and ask about a question here. But there's been a lot of that. But we got these 2 just jumped right out here. So it's gonna probably also like the communication is gonna like it's gonna jump from like one little communication, it's gonna jump from like no communication to like a whole bunch of communication here. And I do see again, it's going to come within the near future. Don't worry about this stuff here. And I definitely see the communication is going to go from like no communication again, like I had said, to like a lot of communication within the next couple of months here. By the end of like February or March, like things will be like, you know, if that's what you decided, like, so to speak here, the communication will be like a lot better here as well. Again, there's no need to worry here. He's also thinking about you, anything about you right now. See how the situation's going to improve again. And to remain positive here. If there's any fears or any negativity that's actually maybe blocking it, or maybe this person's blocking it from himself because of that. So, hi, Bridget, or Brigitte. I'm not sure if I pronounce it. I've always liked that name. Are you interested in getting personal reading today? It's only $5 donation. Or if you want, I can do a 1 or 2 like free card pull for free. But if you wanted to get a more in-depth one, I'm doing them today for $5 donation. You can pay through that Cash App or the PayPal, and it's in the chat box information. So, but let me know for you. Let me see. I just want to get a yes or no. Oh, we got cards that came out again. Oh, wait, I'm going to shuffle these. Definitely when that does happen. Like I said, I love to hear that stuff. I had some people like get married. Like when people got married, I always get like emails and stuff like that. People telling me things. It's crazy though, because like I'm telling you, like this is what that's like I said. That's why I'm here for people. So make sure you guys. I like to help people out. Makes me believe since I can't have my thing here. So and know that you're deserving of this again here. Like I said, possibly like things will be a lot better in February for you here. As for the Cancer thing here, the Cancer is all about emotions here. They're the most emotional sign here. And it says, believe it, love at first sight. It's kind of cute little saying here. Maybe they've always like loved you, like, but they just didn't know better or like know exactly how to express that. Let's see. I'm going to get 2 more cards here. Which one should I do? Let's see. Oh, this one. You might not know it now, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always. Love the universe. That's cute. Let's see it get more cards. I like to know what is going to happen. Okay, can I have their yours and their date of birth, please? Okay, you are that's right. Yeah, because I remember you said you're an Aquarius. You are a February Aquarius or January. I'm so bad. I have this stuff written down. I'm an Aquarius too. I remember that. And you have a Cancer moon. That we're actually in a Cancer moon right now. We just went into Cancer moon as of today. So that Cancer moon that just came up here, what I just pulled, might actually mean that like during this time, like right now in the Cancer moon, we just went into it as of today. So because I am Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and a Moon in Gemini. So, but we just went to Cancer moon as of today. So that might actually mean like, you know, for the next couple of days with the full moon here in Cancer, it might mean something. So February 5th, that's right. Okay. I know somebody else is born February 5th. I have all this stuff written down somewhere else. That's right, February babies. Okay, and I'll get to your question right now, Bridget. I just need to have yours and their date of birth, please. So, and I'll get right into that. And then for my February 5th, this is the last part of your reading here. We also have you glow, we beam. This is talking about as well that like sometimes the emotions can be overwhelming here. This is again, it's also saying do something new, do something different. We have see me in their eyes. You will find what you seek. Know that what you seek is looking for you as well. Things are about to get really juicy. And prepare to be astonished. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone always, forever, and prepare to be astonished. And oh, P.S. Oh man, and will you ever be a big manifester? With these, where's that? I said you're about to have things go up. It's gonna go from like, this is how the communication is gonna be like big. And the see me in your eyes thing is talking about the mirror work here. I'm saying this is also going to be a little bit different. Like I said, this time it's going to be a lot better. Like even though it's the same person, it's going to be a lot better this time how the communication goes with that from. And we have the you glow, we beam. So work on the self-love like we always should do. And the we part, they see the we. So that's really good here. So I'm going to get to yours. Okay, right. So thank you again for that. Let's see. So Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising. Oh, wow. See Aquarius rising the sun. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. And thank you again. Have a good night. Happy holidays. Okay, so Brigitte, let me see for you. Thank you so much for the wait here. I'm just going to clear out these cards. And you said, I like to know what's going to happen between Michael. He's a Pisces. Thank you for all that. And yourself as a Capricorn. Happy birthday because you're Capricorn. So Capricorn season. I have Capricorn for like the rest of my chart. We're friends, and I know that he likes me too, but he don't say a word about it. That's what I've been trying to say. They always don't know how to communicate with that. So, again, thank you. You were born January 11th, 1997. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you and Michael. So, I always like the name like that, too. So, we got love yourself first here. That's always something we should always remember. It says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This also can talk about as well that this person sees you as someone who's very much, like, you have a lot of respect for yourself, and they respect that as well about you. And that even makes them more attractive here. And that can also mean as well that because of that, you like motivate them to become like do more self-love here. But always we got to remember too that we got to do that for ourselves. So if we don't have our cup full, we can't expect it to be like, we can't expect that to pour out for somebody else's cup too. But let's see what's going on here. So if they are lacking in that, that might be one of the reasons why. So let's see. What's going on with you, Michael? Wow, this card wanted to pop out. We have the children card here, not like I clarify this a little more. It says your love life is affected by children. I'm not sure if you guys have children or maybe you guys known each other since childhood, or there might be some kind of tie here with children or possibly dogs, maybe 3 dogs. I can clarify that a little bit more if that part doesn't resonate here, or maybe it's saying the person's acting childish. Let me see. I'm not exactly sure what that's talking about here. Let's see. Let's see. It's still very much okay. Wow. Just give it a good little shuffle, repack, and it's all good. Okay, wow. Okay, so you're right, though. about their feelings for you, they are, again, very much attracted to you. This person is very, very, very much attracted to you. Like, very much. Like, that's the double whammy. And they just keep staying in the present moment, and this will help to bring this, they even have them make you more attractive. Like, they're very attracted to you, like, very much, like, right now. And I do see that there are feelings that they have for you, and they're real birth exploring here. As far as even to the possibility that they may see you as somebody who might be the one. And so I do see that you've been trying to call this in, or you're trying to like, well, what's going on with that? Definitely pray about this continued positive affirmations, visualizations to help bring this together. This person is probably doing the same thing as well. I feel they actually probably do a little bit more than you think they do, or even more than that you might possibly do in regards to the feelings here. They may also give you a call. Let's go for this more. So like, you want to see like, so what's he going to say? Like, what's going on with that? Why is he not? Like, you know what I mean? We have this forgiving and learning here card. I'm not sure exactly what this is talking about, but if it, with the children card, it may be talking about that maybe they have to let go of some things first from their childhood, like or childhood wounds that might make them like somehow have problems with communication or a fear of that. Thank you for whoever gave me the thumbs up, by the way. And that's kind of maybe like a block here, but let's clarify this a little bit more. So, and why did they not say a word? You know what? I don't know why they never do. Like, guys are just not good communication. Like, oh, I do see that you guys been possibly getting tongue-tied here too. That could be another thing is I do see you guys have been getting to know each other and continue to do so. This will help to strengthen your guys' bond on a deeper level here. That may also help them to be more trustworthy in regards to communication here as well. And by you just being like who you are and revealing yourself, it's like without like, you know, just like being open to that, that's going to make you even more attracted to them. And that's going to definitely like hold them, I guess, like to say, like glue here. They also trust you, and they like ask you for you to, as well, to have trust in the situation as to why they haven't exactly spoken how they feel yet. But maybe they will for Christmas. Like, you know, maybe it's like a Christmas thing here. Because I do see to stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith to bring romance as well. This woman, she's presenting her flowers to, like, you know, this can also be that maybe they're going to present you some kind of gift, maybe for the holidays, maybe some kind of offering here. It's a positive offering I'm seeing here. And like, let's get into the communication, like what's going on with that. So I really feel the communication possibly with these three cards right here. I'm not sure if you're aware about this with the children cards. I was kind of like, what's that about? They probably have some kind of commitment issues stemming from their childhood that they need to work out here. It could even be like how their upbringing was with like that. And it could block them like from communication or just not being open all the way. Or maybe they have to work on with that, so to speak here. And that can go through different things. Maybe they just have to do some inner child healing work here. And I really feel that has something to do with the communication here. Maybe they want to work that stuff out first before they to speak with that, whatever, because maybe they just have to. You know what I mean? Some people can be really heavy. Some people can just be like things that they're not even aware of here yet. He does act, yeah, they do act that way sometimes. A love offer, yeah, I know. Don't we all? Just visualize that love offer coming to you now. Also, for some reason, this card wanted to come out. It says you're good enough. I really feel they like don't feel they're good enough for some reason here. Like maybe they don't feel like they're good enough to love offer. But I really feel this person, they really have high respect for you. Like they really are attracted to you. Like they put you on a pedestal, so to speak, a little bit. They are so attracted to you. They have so much respect for you. They trust you so much. They maybe even think that you're a little bit out of their league, even though you guys are friends. Even if you have like told them like, hey, I have a thing for you. And so that's probably like, I think they have like they don't feel like they're good enough to be like, you know, to be with you, but they are very much attracted to you. They know you. They may even know that you have feelings for them, but maybe they have to just work on that, like, so to speak, with them. And that could be another reason why they're having communication issues here. We had a separation card here. So are you guys in contact right now? Just a question here. Or you guys haven't like, or are you like possibly not in contact right now? I just want to clarify this real fast, the separation card here. No contact? Are they in contact? Are you guys like talking on a daily basis? Yes, we talk very much. Okay. Maybe with this separation card here, I'm going to clarify this real fast. It could mean that they just are they're separating themselves from what they really want. Because if you look at this card, like I said, I'm an intuitive reader. It's like they have the woman right here, and then we have the guy here, right? So they're in the same room. So it's all about like illusion. They could be like separating themselves from what they really want by like not communicating with you and just not being able to like tell you how they feel. Like they're trying to like self-sabotage maybe in a way in grins. This has to do that tie with the children and the codependency thing and the forgiving learning here. It's like they're putting up maybe like a wall so like they don't want to. But again, it's like if you look at this card here with the little cherubs, it's like the woman, she's like on the bed and like she's like, you know, looking up to him, and he's like got his heart. Like this guy, obviously, he probably has feelings more than you think he does, or that he even cares more than possibly you do, or very much attracted. But he's like feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, like, or something like that. And she's like, no, it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Don't separate. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like there's like some kind of like wound like within inside of him that makes him feel like, you know, maybe I can't speak up how I feel, or like there's something I need to work out first before I can tell you how I feel. But it's like, you know that they like you, and it's just like, you know, you don't have to feel that way, dude. Like, you know what I mean? If I like you, you like me, there's no problem here. But some people have those issues, and it's sad. So let's see, let's get some more cards here. I hate my nose always itches. But I do see that it is safe for you to love. I really feel this person is afraid of opening up themselves to you. Not because they don't like not trust you, because I feel that they have something that they had from like childhood here. Just continue to be open with the situation, open-hearted with that. That will help to maybe like help them, you know, tell you how they feel faster. Again, they also like put you in a high pedestal here. So I really feel like maybe they feel like they're out of your league. They may be like a secret admirer and just like always like, you know what I mean? Like, even though you know, it's like, you know, it's kind of cute though, but it's like, communicate how you feel already here. But there is definitely a true love of this person, especially if you're a friend. They really love you for everything that you are here and everything that, and you know what I mean? And that's a beautiful love. So it's not just like for one thing. It's not just for, you know, physical. It's for everything about physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. They love you for everything and stuff like that. They wouldn't want to change you at all. Let's clarify this real fast here. And they definitely like just really like to like watch you, just like not in a bad way, but like, you know, just like your social media, if you guys have social media, or just whenever you guys hang out, they just are so much in awe of you. Like they really do have like put you on a high pedestal, and they're very, very much attracted to you. But like, why are they not communicating? That's what I'm trying to get with that here. Yeah, they have a lot of attraction for you here. With the pay attention to the red flags here, and the keep an open mind here. The passion here, like you definitely are very much aware that he has feelings for you, and you're just like, well, why is there no communication here? Maybe just keep an open mind about the communication. Maybe just how it unfolds. Like maybe he's not very good at that. Maybe his love language isn't that. Like, and maybe you should look into that here. Or maybe he's also trying to like look into when he wants to communicate with you about this, about his feelings here. Let's see. How long you guys been friends for, if you don't mind me asking? Let me get some other cards. Let's see. Let's get these cards. We have patience. Can you just have patience here? Don't feel it's too long. Be authentic to who you are. That's what makes them very much attracted to you as well. Let's see what else here. Be supportive as well here. I feel that maybe they need like somebody to like show them it's okay to communicate how they feel, which is kind of cute. It says do something for someone else. Listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Appreciate this moment. And love endures. I really feel that the communication won't be too long. It might be a little bit more of a wait here. But why they're not communicating with you is that maybe they're just afraid to communicate. Some people also like, it's kind of weird, but like some people don't feel they have to communicate. I don't know why, but some people like they don't like feel like, some people like, okay, let's say, like have you like, or you know, somebody that like they start seeing with somebody and they're like, you know, dating, and they never have to make it official, and the person just doesn't think they have to make it official by asking you out, and they go, well, this is my girlfriend, and it's like, well, the other person goes, well, you're supposed to ask me out first. It's because that sometimes they don't always feel they need to have like a title. So maybe in a way, like obviously, you know, don't just like, you know, unless he like kisses you or whatever, like so to speak, unless you guys already do that. Maybe sometimes people feel like they don't have to express it. They just, you just know, like in a way that could be also with that when it comes to this listen with your heart card here. Or it's just that maybe it's going to take him, like maybe it's like, I really feel that's like child block here. It's just like, it's really hard for them to express that. Or for some reason, it's really hard when it comes to you to express that. Let me see, let me clarify a little bit more like why. It's kind of, let me see, let me clarify a little more about this. They definitely treasure you very much. Like they adore you. Like I'm telling you, they put you on a pedestal. Like if anything happens, they'll probably, they really just, wow. Like, you know, just also know this person, even if they don't always express how they feel and stuff like that, they like hold you to high value. Like you meet so much more to them that you didn't even know. They're just probably really bad with communication here. But I do see there's going to be some kind of miracle or blessing in regards to this, in regards to this relationship. This says right here at the bottom, they're probably really tongue tied too. Everything has its gift. There is no connection. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. So like I feel that maybe this person just doesn't know how to explain it or put things into words here. And maybe the gift will finally be like this communication here. If you ever see the number 1111, pay attention at Make-A-Wish. That also means that possibly means that they're thinking about you too, and that they that you guys are going to be together. It could be because he lives in the U.S. and live in Peru. Okay, that could also be it too. Yeah, sometimes with the distance could be also an obstacle here as well. Here, yeah, that definitely could be an issue here. Sometimes, but not always. But I do see that. I don't. Have you guys seen each other lately by chance? Like, or he is more open with me since yesterday. I was so happy I almost cried. Yeah, definitely. And also every day that he is open, just take that as a gift. Like, I mean, be thankful for all the positive steps that, they make towards you. Like, instead of just, well, like, oh, I wish they would communicate more. Every communication they open up to is like a gift. When have they ever, or do you guys see each other often? Or when's like last time you guys see each other? Or have you guys ever taken a trip to see each other by chance? I'm just kind of curious because this has in regards to these cards right here. We haven't met in person. Okay, yeah, it's probably why. And that can also be a thing too, like with that too, like because of that meeting thing in person. Sometimes people just like they don't want to feel like they get like embarrassed. It's like, well, everybody's situation is different here. Well, I do see the reason why I asked is we have back to what you love and focus on what you love here. 324. What's that? So maybe on the 27th, this might have something to do with like on maybe not this month, the 27th, but something. The back to what you love with the focus on love. That's I do see there might be some kind of travel here. It's saying your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And this person definitely, they see you like, again, they see the good in you, and they possibly are going to be making their way towards you. Like maybe like you might find us out on the 27th of this month or some kind of month of the 27th here. Show simple acts of kindness and be in the present and dream of the future. Present is come up twice in this reading. So the present is like right now is very much significant of that. This person also dreams about you too. And just, I feel that this person, their love language, I'm not sure if you know what that is or like know what yours is, but the love language is really important. If you don't know what that is, go to the number 5, lovelanguages.com. I'll put that in the chat box right now. And it's actually like this like guy, he's like proven it. And what we do is we communicate and we send and we receive love in 5 different ways. And those are through words of affirmation, acts of services, quality time, gifts, and touch. And what the thing is, a lot of people, like, especially like in marriages and stuff like that, they like, they like mine's quality time. I give love by quality time, but I receive it like it depends on the relationship because everything's different. I receive it in quality time or I receive it in touch. And so for him, I really feel that he is definitely not words of affirmation. He's somebody who's like acts of services. Like, so pay attention to like the things that he does. That might just be his way of telling you how he cares about you. And I'm gonna write this down right now before everybody forgets because it's important to. Hi, Surreal. How you doing? To take this test, you can take it for single. You take it together as a thing. It's really important because this guy, and there's even a book too about this. Like, I've never forgotten this. I remember this my junior year in high school. And I'm gonna be 30 next year in February. Okay, and I always tell people about this, but it's like this guy, like he was able, like because of this, like once you understand that and like what yours is and the other person's, you're able to like make most relationships work. And it's like so true because. Like, let's say, like I said, I may like perceive my partner doesn't care about me because they don't spend a lot of quality time with me, but they may be somebody who just does it for words of affirmation. But I'm going to write this down now in the thing before everybody forgets. Hold on. So just because I always tell people, hey, take this test. You never know. It's a life changer. And it's only like 12 minutes long. Oops, I spelled it wrong. There's a book too. I always wanted to get that book. I just never did. But it's really important because, like, honestly, when you guys understand yours is and theirs, it actually makes things more sense. Let me see if I spelled that right. And then let me know, guys, like, I want to know what your guys' love language is. Like, because they have it for singles, they have it for couples, they have it for, like, any, like, relationship with your family members, whatever. So, yeah, we haven't been in person yet, and he texts a lot. So, yeah, I really feel that with him, it's just that, like, he could be somebody who talks a lot, but when it comes, I know I have one hand's done, one hand not done, by the way, you guys. It's so, anyways. But, it could be, like, they talk a lot in texting, but when it comes to things like that, they're not as expressive. But just pay attention to how they treat you and the little things they did. That's how they express that. They will communicate with you more in time, maybe when they meet up with you. Like, you know what I mean? I really feel maybe they just have something from their childhood that maybe has well blocked in this. We got some 4 cards here. Oh, 5. Boom, boom, boom. Peru, that's kind of cool. I always wanted to. I wonder, like I said, I was just talking about travel, man. Hopefully I get some travel next year for me, right? That'd be cool here. Okay, so good cards here. So again, there's like the forgiveness card here. I really feel that there's some kind of forgiveness that he needs to work out first here. We consider, and this is talking about maybe like, I feel that he's not necessarily like a relationship, but like something from his childhood, and this is blocking the communication in regards to his feelings, or that he feels that he's not good enough and he needs to forgive himself first. So that's kind of holding off the communication in the beginning here. But I do see that he's actually thinking a lot about trying to communicate and tell you how he feels here. And he will when he's ready. I do see that he's going to communicate very much so when he's ready about his feelings here. After he's recovered from whatever he needs to cover, like I feel it's like a lack of self-esteem here. Let's see what else. And I'll get one, like, a couple more cards here. And I really like, have you told him how you felt by chance? Like, have you told him about your feelings? I'm doing all right. I mean, okay, I'm doing pretty okay. Or Surreal, how are you doing today? So happy holidays, by the way. I'm hanging in there. You know, some days better than other lately, but so far today's been not too bad of a day. Can't have no complaints, really. If you haven't, sometimes it's always like, you know, I always suggest if you haven't, like, yeah, and they don't after a while, it's not a bad idea to tell them how you feel, but obviously don't come off too, like, if it's not like the right time or you feel, or just like you maybe feel that might push them away. Let's get a few more cards for you. We got, what is this card doing right here? Let's see. Communication. I'll get a few more cards for you, Brigitte. Is Peru where they have the rainforest? No, that's Brazil. Oh, I like that kind of area. Like I like to watch documentaries about things like that. Like they have like very interesting, like, you know, the buildings out there. Like, I don't know, just any, like I said, I wish I could travel. So let's get some travel next year. That'd be nice. Get to be able to travel a bit more. Some love. Like that'd be nice, especially after my brother. You know, I really feel that's something he would want me to do, more travel. So we have release and nurturing. Like I said, there's like something that he needs to nurture within himself first before this communication really come about here. But like there's a definitely communication. It's just ready. He just doesn't know how to put it into words here. But you will get that validation very, very soon about this. And it's going to come out very much extraordinary. Again, he also sees you very much extraordinary, but he needs to like release something and like give himself a little more self-nurturing. That's probably why he doesn't feel good about himself, or like the confidence thing. It could even be like the fact that, like, you know, he's in one country or another. That could be like, it could be like something as simple as that. Not yet. I was trying to tell him on New Year, but I'm scared to be rejected. Yeah, don't be scared though. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I mean, yeah, there's always possibility. And the thing is, it sucks, but you know what I mean? If rejection leads you to the right direction, but sometimes we have to be, like I was just saying, we have to be willing to take the risk of that in order to receive what we want, like love. And sometimes guys like it when you do the initiative first. I would say wait until New Year's. Like that's not a bad idea here. You know what I mean? Let's give them the chance to do it right on Christmas here. And I'm going to read yours now. Hold on. It's the real. I would like to know if my love. Oh, it's another person named M that's coming towards me. Reconciliation. I'll get to your question right now. I'm almost done with Bridget's. Okay. Holiday is great. So, but the days are okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to your question right now. So I'm just going to finish up Bridget's. There's a couple more, like 2 more minutes. Okay. So we have also here enthusiasm here. Stay enthusiastic. You know what I mean? Also, your enthusiasm makes a person, for Brigitte, just more attracted to you here. But there's definitely need to let go of like something that they're kind of like, not again like a relationship. I feel it's more like just like self-worth issues. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my heater on. It's cold. It's getting cold, you guys. It's cold in here. So anyways, like they need to let go of that first in order to be able to express themselves how they feel. But they will. They're gonna, once they do this, they'll be able to flow a lot better, and then you'll be able to have their chance. And when they express how they feel, there's a need for you to listen about that. As of when they can express it, I don't know for sure if it's gonna be around the Christmas time. Maybe you might have to be the first one to do it, but they will express it soon. I don't really have a time frame here. I'm also like right now, but just continue to be open with that. They will communicate with you soon. They're probably, the reason why is because they're kind of working out some kind of self-esteem issues they need to work out first, but they'll explain all this to you too. And just allow things to fold as it are naturally here, and know that you do inspire them by like you being positive and open. That helps to inspire them too, and that helps to bring passion to them. And let's get one more card here, and by being creative here as well. So I hope that kind of answers your question here. But I do know that they do like you and stuff like that. I feel that you just have like, shyness or just self-esteem issues in regards to that, or it could be like I said, a whole bunch of things, but they will communicate with you. It's not gonna be too long of a wait, I don't feel, but like just a little bit more. And if you have to, don't be afraid to express your feelings first on New Year's. You never know, maybe that's what they needed to know. Like maybe they needed to hear that because maybe they think that there was no chance with you. So oh no, it's okay, I'm already done. Thank you. So I hope that that resonates, and let me know when that does happen. You feel free, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, if you want to like, share, subscribe these videos, you can. That was my totally new bra I just showed off, you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna take one bite though. And then I'll get to your question right now. So we got 2 people with like interest here. And happy holidays again. I always wanted to go, man. If I get a chance to travel this year, it'd be cool. Get out of the country. I don't know. I've never been outside the country. I would have to get a passport, huh? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Oh my, I'm so rude. I gotta eat real fast. Hold on. I'm a fatty. I always like to eat. I'm probably the only person who like looks at like those food pictures on Instagram. But I get these things in the mail like from food, like restaurant advertising, and instead of like some people have a problem with the pornography stuff. I have a problem with people looking at food pictures like it's like I have a fat mentality. Like there's that, like I always think about joining the Overeaters Anonymous because I really do eat a lot even though I'm skinny. But like I'll dream about food and I will go get that food. It's like my first love. Even though I'm skinny. I don't know why I just said that. It was funny, but whatever. Like I look forward to eating food on the holidays. I do. Like, seriously, I go to my friend's house and they go, oh, they call me Jenna Sienna because that means the one who never gets full. They always have to make sure it's like I go there for the food. Like it's kind of, I mean, obviously for my friends too. But let's see about you. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you guys. Look at the Santa. Thank you. Yeah, I wore this last night, but thank you. I was gonna go out and take some pictures, but it's too cold today, and I figured I'd go tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve and I don't have any plans. I'll do it tomorrow when nobody's there. So let's see about your question here. I need to eat better. Yeah, I know. I'm learning how to eat too better. Like right now, we're kind of like low on food right now, so we kind of I made this like pulled pork yesterday, and I had it in a burrito, and I put like barbecue sauce. But then my roommate had a genius idea to put it as a quesadilla, so I did today, and I'm eating the jalapenos with that in my sauce. So we're kind of at that low part of the food again. It's like when you have to do with like what you got, you know what I mean, to make a meal together. But I've been eating a lot healthier. Like this year, like the past year, I've been like my body won't let me eat like junk food no more. You know what I mean? And it does help out, but we always can learn to eat better. But sometimes when you like got cheese and like, tortillas and like rice and like a couple of noodles left, like you could have to do what you can till the payday for your, grocery shop. But let's see about you. Yeah, I mean, I should have asked about my career path. I can do that for you too. I'll do that for you as well here because I know you've been told all here. Give it the loved one first here. But it's always funny. They say love and career goes hand in hand, and it does. It's actually crazy. Like, it's always like either love comes first and then your work life gets better, or if you work or your work goes well, then your love life goes. But it's kind of like in the same time kind of controversy because like in the Bible, it says you can only choose one, the love or money. And love, obviously, if you choose money, that means you're choosing like the opposite. And so it's kind of like, but that's how it goes in the real world. It's also just talking about the self-love thing here. But let's see. We are such robots, yeah. Interesting. Let's see. Let's rock in it. Okay. It's weird. I'm reading so fast. I'm losing weight too much. Yeah, I mean, because if you're losing weight, especially, because I have like that problem too, or I used to, like I would like, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like I was trying to gain weight. Like I only weigh like 100, I think now. Well, I'm not sure I haven't weighed myself because like, again, like I mentioned, my brother passed away in October, so I probably have lost some weight. But last time I weighed myself was like 115, which is like the most I ever weighed. And I'm going to be 30 in February. And I'm 5'4" and 3/4. And that's like the most I ever weighed. And I was so happy. I was like, I took a picture of it on my Instagram. But I'm sure I've lost a couple of pounds. But like, I remember when I was depressed a couple of years ago for my breakup, I like lost 12 pounds. And sometimes like I would try to gain weight and I would lose weight instead. And it's like also like sometimes it depends on your body and like how you eat and like what your genetics are. Like, there was always issues that they always tested me and think that there's something on my thyroid here, and things like that. But it also depends, like, you know, I'm really tiny. Like my wrists, my hands, they're like the size of child hands. It's crazy. Like, even though it may not look like that. Like people always think I'm taller than what I really look like. You know what I mean? But yeah, it depends on that. Eating healthier is definitely not a bad thing though, because it makes you more energetic. It makes you clear thinking. I also started doing this new thing this year where my sleep pattern is a little bit different, where you actually only sleep like 4 to 5 hours a night, and then you have like two 30-minute naps throughout the day, and it's actually supposed to help you. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot of sleep at first, but it actually does. It takes a little while, like about a week. But I was like more energetic, and then I fell off of that because I've been so depressed. But like you're able to do more tasks here too, and that's actually something kind of like with healthy eating, kind of interesting. I can't remember what that's called though, but it's scientific. But let's see, let's get to your reading right here. So yeah, definitely if you're losing weight though, definitely might want to see a doctor about that, because that could not be good. Like, I mean, sometimes it actually be like, you know, just definitely if it's like a significant amount of weight, like you know, just be aware of that. Like, maybe write things down. But it could be because of your food, it could be because of stress, it could be because of your body. But if it's like anything that you might be significantly worried about, I would go see a doctor about that for sure, because that's not always good, because you don't want to like lose too much weight. So I don't care about that how that gets in the real world. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to gain a little bit more weight. You know what I mean? I tried to gain weight, but my doctor could tell me, like, I went to 5 doctors because I was so self-conscious, actually, because of my weight, though. Because I had an ex-boyfriend who made a big deal about the fact I was skinny, and I can't gain weight. Like, and he made me feel bad. Like, it's like the opposite of, like, you know, people who are eating disorders. And I went to like doctors, and they go, you can't, like, they go, just stop trying to gain weight. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, I mean, I was doing like everything that's just like, and I think after all of a sudden, because like I went from like 108 to like 115 like a couple months. I think it's just the age thing now, but it's like when you stop trying or not worrying about it or like that, it can make a big difference. So, but like, yeah, I wish I could be like just a little bit more. But I also, you have to love yourself as how you are and know that, you know what I mean? As long as you're healthy, it's really all that matters, you know, because you don't be like skinny. Like, I personally don't really like being too skinny, to be honest. Like, I think it kind of bothers me. But like now I'm like actually a lot healthier looking, but I used to get bothered by that. Let's see for you. This relationship break did a number on me. You look very young. Yeah, no, thank you. I know I'll be 30 in like February, right? I was born in 1889. That's probably is my appetite is so low, and I don't want to take pills. Like pills, like depression medicine. Is that what you're talking about? Damn, no wonder he is an ex now. Yeah. Well, I mean, any relationship break can, like, you know, do a number, whether it's something we want or something we don't. Like, anything that's like really traumatic or change hard can do that. And that can mean either you can like want to eat more like that, or you eat like less. It's like usually it's always like when, or like, you know what I mean? It's like when I was first found out by my brother, I didn't like eat for like a day. And everyone's like, you have to eat, Jenna. Like, you have to eat. And it's like, because obviously, and then sometimes I eat too much, like my emotions. And it's actually still a problem. I kind of always, it's like I'm really happy I eat a little bit too much. If I don't, like, you know, there's never a balance. And maybe that's something definitely kind of at least balance out the meals. What's the pill thing about? Is that depression medicine? You're talking about the pills or like food pills or vitamins or something? I'm not sure. Let's get into urine though. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. And yeah, I mean, everything happens as it's supposed to, you know. Sometimes, I mean, breakups are always hard, you know, whether you want them or not, because it's like you take time to get to know somebody and make a commitment, and you open up yourself to them, and then the relationship's gone. That's going to be hard for somebody. If you don't have a heart or care or had empathy, then of course it's not going to bother you, but otherwise it will so much, like, you know, to an extent. But yeah, people can always be an extent. We'll see what's going on. Is this person you're talking about the in person by chance that we're asking about too? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said breakup. Sorry. Let me reread this. Yeah, I'm trying to reread this all fast. Huh? Was it even breakup? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. It said this relationship did break. Oh, this relationship. Okay, I read it wrong. Sorry. It said this relationship break did. So you guys were on a break. It said this relationship break. I'm sorry. I read this too fast. I do that because I have like that thing where I, you know, dyslexia or something with this. Let's see. I think it's both. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't mean like you asked. Sorry about that. I thought, yeah. Because like I said, sometimes with the words and like kind of weird, because lately I've been like, with my gift, like I've been seeing just like weird things. Yeah. Anyways, about that. Kind of still because of my brother. So the first card, yeah, don't even worry about that. That was my fault. Um, so the first card I do see here is the codependency issue here. It is saying that there, you know what I mean? Like right now, like you guys were on the break right here. This could talk about maybe that there's like a lack of commitment here, or that somebody might be more codependent. There could even be like addictions here that might be affecting that, or maybe there's like a need to balance out the situation with the relationship here. But obviously there was a break, just a break in the relationship for a reason here. And I'm definitely seeing like it has taken an effect on you, you know what I mean? And so there's obviously still a little bit of an unhealthiness to it, so to speak here, but it doesn't mean it can't work out. It just means that there needs to be a little bit more of healthiness brought back to the situation. We'll see. We'll clarify this. And let me go up real fast and see it. Like I want to read the question one more time here. I would like to know if my love interest am coming towards me for reconciliation. Do I've had a future with him? I feel deep connection with him. Feel like it's telepathy with him, but not sure. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to clarify that. Okay. So, and that codependency thing as well too can also mean that again that telepath, that connection there spiritually. You know what I mean, on the 5D. So let's see. Reconciliation. That's always. Oops. One card just fell down. Let me get that. Okay, so we first fall on the floor first, Theodore. So it means that this is like the fourth front of the thing. So we got the wedding card here. This is the situation involves marriage. So this could mean literally this is talking about a marriage here, like one day, or that, you know, somehow marriage is involved with this. Maybe this is like the relationship that teaches you about what it's like to be married, or this is the relationship that takes you to the person you're going to marry, or this can go long term. You know, something of that sort. But let's clarify this a little bit more here. Let's see about the reconciliation and wow, telepath. So we got pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That just means pay attention to signs and synchronicities. If there are red flags, of course, pay attention to those as well here. Doesn't always have to be a bad thing. It could be a good thing too. Let's see. Let's see. So it's reconciliation. Oh. Okay. So we do have feelings, which is good. Romantic feelings. And they are real and worth exploring here. I was going to tell you too as well with the telepathy. I'm not even sure that I'm saying that right thing. Which you can do like maybe like as a test. Like, okay, if you feel that you guys obviously have a connection. There's like also different things. Like we can always have a connection with our friends like that. So you have to be very precise or kind of more like in a way like how this connection is working. And that depends, and it does kind of vary, so to speak here, but like if it's somebody that you're meant to be with like romantically, it can go like a whole bunch of different ways. Like either maybe you can feel like, you know, you just know when they're sad or having a hard time, like, oh, that's my Victoria's Secret bra. But and that can mean like something like that. Like maybe you just know, like if you haven't had communication and they're not doing so good, and so you contact them, that's a sign that that's somebody meant for you. Or as well as like you can just like maybe like even think of something like, you know, like, oh, I wish this person would give me flowers, and then they write you something like that. That could be kind of connection with that, or just that you guys both like, or like let's say you're even thinking about that person and like you just like think about it really hard. And there obviously are ways you can look at stuff like this on YouTube, or like meditations and stuff like that. I don't really know too much about that, but like a little bit. And like you really want to see that, just like wasting a test, make sure that it's like, you know, you guys both have that connection. Maybe you just think about them, they just like having a text like around the same time, or you'll know something like that there. But look up more about something like that. I'll try to learn a bit more about that stuff too. I don't really know too much about it. I just know more like my experience and how to explain that part. So let me see. I'm gonna go down the chat here. I just lost all my chats. Oh no. Okay, no. I know I always say sorry, I don't mean to. It's something that I'm still learning how to. I have that from my childhood. Like I'm not gonna get to that, but yeah, that's something I'm trying to get let go of. I still gotta work on that. I would like to know. Yeah, I got the question. I feel that could be for me a balance. I'm seeing a lot of signs. Pay attention to those signs, synchronicities, especially if you see like the same quote 3 times on your like Instagram or, you know, social media, whatever you have, Facebook. If it's like the same quote, that's a quote personally for you. Or if you're like asking about something and then you all of a sudden you hear like something on the radio or a song, or like you always see the same kind of car that they drive, or you always hear like your name or something, that's a sign. But also you got to look at a little bit more in depth, because sometimes it can just mean like, yeah, it's like echoing back to you. So maybe like ask like, oh, what's this sign about? What's this mean? And if you guys also experience the same kind of thing, like that's definitely a thing connecting with you guys. And then sometimes they come about in interesting ways, like the synchronicities, but they're always so fun when they happen though. I love that. I've had some very interesting ones. Pay attention to those like as well though, because they will, they're always like in a way, like they kind of like help bring things back together. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, definitely. You're fine. I'm a girl. Let's see. I'm just trying to real soft. That don't care. He true. Yeah. Yeah, they really are fun. Like I've had a lot of experiences like fun ones. I had like one time I was at the Walgreens years ago and I was thinking about my person and I turned around those Coca-Cola bottles because they had like the names on there and turned them around and they had their first and last name out of old names, right next to each other. I was like, what are the odds? But I've had some interesting ones too, like, like I would see their car, I always see their car a lot, but it's also because it's a common color and it's a very common car. But like, I mean, like all the time, it's like crazy. Like, I mean, it's kind of like more than unusual. And like, I'll be like, okay, if that's the person for me, then like, let me know. And it'll be like their car with like the license plate frame from like the same city they live in. It's like, okay, like right then and there. Or like, I remember like, I mean, there's a whole bunch of them, but that's kind of what made it so fun about this journey originally. But I'm kind of just like, I'm retired from that now. It's like, I'm been like 3 years already. I remember one time too, like I was walking to church and I found this thing in the grass and it had the word wish. And I had like, I was like, oh, what's that? So I pulled out of the grass and it was actually a card. It was a business card. I wish I can like find a picture of it. It's pretty cool. I gave it back though, like, and it was a card, like a business card that said "wishes do come true." And I had held on this for 2 years because you don't see people like that every day, like you know what I mean. And it was like on the back that says "Make a wish on us" from the Twisted family. But I gave it back last year because I felt that I was holding on to it too long and it wasn't going to make my wish come true any faster. And I felt that it was not fair for me to keep holding on to that when it belonged to somebody else. Let me see if I can find a picture of this. It was pretty cool. I was like, I mean, it was just weird things like that, or like I was like walking there, time back, so I walk a lot, and I came back and I was thinking about this person, and like there's a flyer in the middle of the street, and it has like their favorite band. It was like saying like the last thing of like their show. There's like sometimes it's just like random things like that, but then there's other times where I go to the store and all I hear is somebody like saying their name, like so and so, or my friend comes over and they go, "What the heck?" Like you know, and they have their name, and it's like you watch this show and it has like their name like 15 times. It's like okay, like you know what I mean. And so that obviously means something. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find that card real fast. I just thought it was kind of cool. Like I was like, those things make it more fun. And if that means that they're experiencing things like that too, because usually if you are, they are somewhere in shape or form. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find that. Let me see if I can find it though. I'm not sure if I can. Give me a second here. Yeah, those are always fun though. Like ask the sign for universe. Like, hey, are we connecting telepathically? You know, go from there. Like have fun with that too. Like, but also like sometimes they don't always happen instantaneously. Don't be heartbroken if it doesn't happen. But sometimes it does. You never know. Like, and sometimes it just happens naturally. I want to see if I can find this card though. I don't know if I can. But I have it somewhere saved in my thing. I just don't know where. I might have to go. Because I'm looking at my Instagram. I might have to go on my Facebook. Dang it. I'll have my Instagram. What? Here, hold on. Let's see, I thought I put my Instagram. I guess not. I guess I'm so limited. Let me see here. So I thought that was really cool. I think that card thing was like the coolest thing. I was like, oh, how cool is that? Yeah, I'm at on my Facebook real fast. One moment here. I just thought it was cool. Like I get that card back though. I was like, yeah, I can't be holding on to that no more. I was like, I wish I could have cut you. Like, why are you doing that? But it was like random because nobody makes a card saying that. Like, you know what I mean? Like from Wish, I was like tripped out about that. I was like, wow, there are things like that. Or like even when I was learning how to read the Bible and stuff like that, I would pray and I would go walk away and the Bible page would be open to like the topic I was looking about and stuff like that. Things like that can be like that too. It's very interesting, but those honestly like make life more magical and fun. Like when you're especially in separation, no contact and waiting. But I'm gonna pull this up real fast. So hold on, I just want to find this. I just think it was really cool. Maybe this will help to make wishes come true for you. Let me just pull this up. Photos. I guess it'll be mobile albums. I don't even know. I don't even use Facebook. I'm gonna delete this again. I just had it for my birth stuff. I had to do it, and now I don't need it no more. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of cat pictures on here. Yeah, they do. Oh, here it is. I found it. I don't know if you can be able to see it though. Hopefully, maybe you might be able to see this. I'm gonna try to focus it. This was that card I was talking about. Let's see. That's that crazy. It was so random, like you know what I mean. And I was like, I was just walking. Sometimes they come like when you least expect it. But it was like a regular. I mean, I've never seen a business card like that. And it had like on the back of it a fountain with like a thing the size like a penny, and it said "Make a wish on us." And I was like, that's so weird. But like I felt okay, that's a sign from the universe, like that your wishes come true. Or like if you see a shooting star, things like that. And it's also like I feel that those are not only like giving us hope, but they also like kind of slowly bring us back together to whatever the situation may be. So, okay, let me read the rest of these. I disable all the social. Oh, all the social media just in case he goes through it. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of I don't really care for it. Like I said, I only reactivated my Facebook because it was easier to communicate with everybody about my brother, like about that stuff. You know what I mean? Post about that and whatnot. And then my friend's girlfriend committed suicide, and he didn't know how to do the fundraiser thing, so I just did it on my Facebook account. But like right now, I'm actually going to deactivate that because like I don't need Facebook. And so I had to keep it open because like I have Instagram and like I go on there once in a while, but I don't care for Facebook. Like I don't really care for. I think it's too much. Like and it's I'm just over the social media thing. But like for things like that, it was kind of important. Like it was a lot easier for me just to tell everybody like on once, and like to kind of correspond because I did a fundraiser for that. Hold on, and like all that and just things like that because everybody wants to communicate with you online. They don't want to call you United States. It's ridiculous. But I don't really care for it. Let me see. How do I delete this? I go security. Oh no. No. Personal information. Yes. And I think my brother's account officially like deleted forever because you can only deactivate it. But once you pass away, I guess, or you can assign it to somebody else and they can deactivate it for you. And I guess his girlfriend deleted it. And it kind of was sad because those are some pictures I don't have of my brother that I don't get to have. So I was kind of like, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, but I know that's what he wanted. Just sucks because like there were some pictures like, I wish I would have been able to save or like his comments that he had wrote on my Facebook, that I don't have either, which I'm deleting right now. But, it's just a Facebook anyways, dude. But I just like Instagram. But yeah, sometimes you might be like aware of that because sometimes they do like stalk. It's not like if you have anything to hide really. Or hold on, what is my password? I don't even know my password, God. Watch, I don't even think I remember my password. Delete my Facebook. Oh, I did it. I figured out my password. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I have a password. I always do this so many times. It's ridiculous. No, go back. Sorry. Maybe this is a sign for you too. No, just gosh. Okay. Yeah, it says better without Facebook. It's almost better. No, I don't want to. I just want to not have Facebook. Okay, thank you. I don't know why it makes me do that. Go away. So, let's see. I'm sure they will turn. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bunch of pictures I went through. Like, I got the whole bunch of them. I went sorted through, or like I always ask her, but like I always wish those comments I had because like those are things that I don't get back. But it's like it's just honestly online stuff, anyways. But let's get back to your reading here. Okay, sorry about it. But like that card thing, it's like I just wanted to show you that. I just remember that day. Like, but ask for a sign that might be a way. Like if the telepathically thing, like that can help connect with that. Or like, if you feel that you're doing that, like during that time, maybe like ask for a sign somehow from like them and go from there. We have to let your friends help you and ask for support from others. That's what I'm talking about right here. Like ask, your angels or guides, like, hey man, I need to know if it's like so, like give me a sign here or something. And this can also mean that the person is doing the same as well here. Pay attention to their spirit guides, and that could be what this. Pay attention to the red flags are here. Again, it's safe to be loved, to open up your heart, give the highest energy of all. Kind of the same cards I've had all day here. Also, just have faith and just trust. Like sometimes we just have to have faith and trust. I mean, yeah, there's always a chance, like I said, we can get hurt. But if we have those fears or any doubts or insecurities, that can just totally like block things, and then we echo that back. And so sometimes you just have to go with it, like as a child, like with that child, like innocent, like I'm just gonna go and just have faith in things like that because our thoughts do manifest our reality. Doesn't mean that it necessarily will happen like that, but just by believing in that, it can make a huge difference in possibility of actually being here. So my friends want me to leave him and move on. Why did they want you to do that? Oh, thank you at the help. I appreciate helping people out, right? Having faith is so important. And what we just said, religious factors, right? When you said the faith thing. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And just so you know, whatever the reason your friends are, you don't really have to tell me. I was listening to a relationship coach yesterday. We have to make our own decisions when it comes to our relationships. And it's important for anybody to keep a relationship between two people. If you need to have like a third person, like as a counselor or something, or God or something, that's okay. And definitely you are going to tell your friends every once in a while, like what the problems are. And they're going to see that too, just because relationship. But it's not always a good thing to like expose that, so to speak, because not everyone always has your best intentions, and everybody may see things differently. And in the end, you're the person that you have to live your life with, the choices you make and that relationship, and it's up to you to follow that. And so know that you just got to make the decisions based on what you want and how you feel, not their relationship and how they're going to feel. But obviously, if they mean well, like let's say that the person was like I was watching on Dr. Phil, it's like girls, she was with some guy for 10 years and she was going to get married, and like the day of the wedding, like he just kept making excuses of why he wasn't like late and stuff like that. Pretty much he had never made the reservation for the wedding venue. And, and he was also saying that he was stuck in traffic. So one of her other friends, her bridesmaid, and like he throws it on her last minute, right? And she's like, what the heck? This is the day of the wedding. one of the bridesmaids goes out and looking for him because he said he was stuck on the traffic, like, or his Uber like caught a flat, and the bridesmaid got in an accident, right, because of this, and was in the hospital. And then this girl, whatever, the bride, she's devastated because she finds out through the venue that he never made the reservations, so he had never had any intentions of marrying her. And like, and it's pretty sad because that's just pretty, it's like sad because like whatever. And so she's on Dr. Phil's show because she's in contact with this guy again, and she wants to know if it's okay. And they're asking Dr. Phil for the advice, and the friends and the mom are like, no, that's not okay. That's a situation where you have to be like, you know what, my friends have my better interest. Because that Dr. Phil's like, well, look, they're here, you're not. Like, the friend was willing to, she got in an accident over you. Like, this guy had no intention, no empathy. And so you have to be like, situation like that. But just know, like, some people, like, they have their own views in there. And, like, a lot of people do this. We tend to get things like that in our head, and we tend to, like, make it affect our relationships, however that goes about. So just kind of keep things like that between you and the person, and just go after what you want, because it's only about you and the person anyways. I know that they may have their own reasons why to move, but they also may just want the best for you, but maybe like that's not what you want, and maybe you're like not ready, or maybe you feel like this is the right person and that you're willing to deal with that. So just know what you want, and just know if they're your true friends, they're going to back you up and just want the best for you no matter what, and they'll support you with any decision. But just make choices on what you want and just keep that relationship between you two of you. It's just better to do that. So, and when it comes to your question, I never read reversals. So you want to know about reconciliation. We got the reconciliation card here. It says somebody is returning into your life because they recognize and they know that you deserve love, and they have their arrow, Cupid's arrow, is pointing to your direction. There you go. Right there. We just, boom, boom. They love you. They want to reconcile with you. They got your eye on you. They got their target. Boom. They are. That's funny. These are like my little ghetto, technology effects here. I can't do editing. So in 2019, man, I wish I lived near you, hun. You're so positive. You would make great. Thank you. Well, you can always be my, we can always be friends on this here too. Thank you. Where do you live? Where do you live? I think maybe you told me, but I can't remember. Thank you. We can always, we got right here too. Thank you. Near, far, distance is nothing here. Thank you. I appreciate that. In 2019, let's see when they're going to contact you. You're in Connecticut, right? Is that CT? Connecticut. Over there on the East Coast. Or Cincinnati. That's a city, Cincinnati, right? Connecticut. That's Jenna. That's only C. Hey, you know what? We're on the opposite side. If I ever get to go that way, that'd be cool. Like I said, I hope I get to travel. I want a little bit more traveling. Like, that would be cool if I could have, 3 things I want for 2019 besides, a good year, because it's been the most saddest year of my life. I want that love because I deserve it, and it's time, and I need it, especially after everything. And it's just, I want it. Okay, I'm going to be 30. I want to have a travel in my life and just be able to experience more adventures, and to go into a new cycle and experience a whole new phase of my life. That'd be the 3 things I would like to manifest into the year 2019. The love, a whole, the next phase, a whole new, just having a whole new set of things. That'd be cool. And then the traveling, that'd be cool because, yeah, let's see. So, manifest 3 things, everything else will work itself out. So, I do see as well here, and maybe by saying that, we'll see. I do see that you're going to have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation with this person. This is going to allow you guys to openly and honestly discuss your feelings with one another here. So, definitely, it's always good here. That's obviously what's going to bring the reconciliation. Whether that heart-to-heart is what initially brings the reconciliation, or he comes back and then he wants to talk to you. I'm not sure exactly which way to go about it, but it's going to be one after the other here. I really feel, again, everybody, it feels like a Christmas miracle here for that. If I got that right, that'd be cool. If I got 10 out of 10, that'd be really great here. So we also got past life relationship here again. That could mean as well with the telepathic thing, that since you guys know each other beforehand, you guys have a deep connection, soul bond. You guys are able to know things without knowing it, or telepathically. Maybe even when you guys first met, you had this feeling of familiarity, but you weren't able to really understand why. That could be also that too, spiritual connection, or they can just know when you don't feel well. Vice versa here. How you can bring this into your reality faster, being the present moment here. This also can mean that present moment is very significant to your situation here. With the children card here, I'm going to have to clarify this, unless there are children here involved. Or this, let's see. Thank you. We all do, though. I think we all deserve, no matter where you've been from or what path, we all are deserving of love. Like every single person, soul being, because love is like honestly the essential thing and needing. I mean, some people are a little bit more not deserving of it, but a little bit more in need of it than others. Like, you know, like I would definitely say I could definitely benefit from love, but I have my self love. But I mean, everybody does, because like my brother, you know, that's been a hard year for me with that. My dad's in Idaho. I haven't even talked to him since I found out. My mom's just, she's alive. She's my mother, but we just not good relationship no matter what with that. But, and then it's like, you know, just, it's always important like that. And plus I'm born on Valentine's Day, but I mean, we're all going to have it, but we have to give self-love first. But I mean, everybody deserves love no matter what. Even the people who are in jail, they deserve love in their own, the kind of love that is, you know, just maybe not be as a high frequency as some other people, you know, but everybody deserves, every living creature and animal deserves love. Sorry, my cat just. So I also see there's a magnetic attraction here. So I think it's a telepathic thing too as well here. There's just like a connection here. So like maybe it's like a rubber band effect. Like when you kind of go away, he comes back, vice versa here. Also like the magnets, like, you know how they kind of do like that little forcey thing, like, you know, when it's like that energy in the middle. I feel like with that as well. Or like the two, what's it called? Those atom things, like the positive and negative. Gosh, what are those things called? It's like in the science thing. The like the thing that they make I don't know, those little atoms. I don't even know those little things in the movie. That's yeah, sometimes science. I'm not very good at stuff like that, but yeah, something like that. Ions. Yeah, I was thinking about the antimatter. Like not thinking about that, but yeah, those kind of things. You guys might have like a different kind of effect at that too. Like so, their energy in the middle might be very intense too, as well with the feelings there. Like also like for people, like if you have like, you know, like healing energy, like a Reiki, like if you see what I'm doing right now, because like I have that too. It's like weird because everybody can do this. Like you rub your hands, but like you can actually feel sometimes like an energy in between that. And I know it's kind of random, but like that energy in between you guys, the space might be that telepathic thing. And so maybe once you guys are just able to kind of get that down more and just work with that, that might be able to like help you out better with that. Or as well as that, like the energy between you guys and the feelings between you guys is so intense with the chemistry that sometimes it could like push things away, like push pull, so to speak here. But hopefully this reconciliation will end the push pull for you, so you guys can go on to the next phase and kind of just get done with that separation here. Who's done with that separation here and ready to go back to union? Let's hear it for y'all. Like one in the house, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, let's see, but let's get some more cards here. Oh, thank you. I have 4 right now. 4 cats. 4 meow meows. Okay, well, I had to take on my brother's cat because my mom's not stable, so I have to take, because she's just not stable right now. So I had no choice but to take on my brother's cat and watch them temporarily. So, but yeah, not really that many cats originally, but for right now, what can you do? You know what I mean? It's just hopefully not forever, because I don't like the litter box thing. So, and just, that's too many cats for me. So again, we got past life relationship here. So I really feel that you guys, you're right about the telepathic thing here. I do see your love life will be ascending to higher level commitment. So hopefully maybe this means that you guys will finally get out of this push-pull phase here I'm seeing as well here, and just ascend to the next level of where things should be, whether that's an engagement or just recommitting or just union, and just moving all past that push-pull stuff, like, so to speak. And no children, probably one less prob. That children thing can also mean the twin flame thing. Are you aware a twin flame relationship is by chance? I'm pretty sure you might be aware of it. Do you know what that is by chance? Because that's where the children card might be in tune with that. So yeah, okay, so yeah, that's probably why I'm saying that, because that can also kind of be with the runner chaser effect here. I do see again like a new love for you guys, like it's the same person, but you guys will experience a new kind of love, so to speak here. And you know, even if it's been like a while, you know, it's still the same person, but they're gonna be a little bit new, so to speak here. This is something from your soulmate family. This is a twin flame of yours. It's kind of like, I mean, I've been telling, like, not just with you, but like everybody I work with, for a majority of people, it's always the same answer, which is good. I like to tell people that very fewly, like, and I'm just like saying, I would say most people I'm working with, I would say that I'm expecting them to get some kind of communication if they've been out of communication during this next week or till the end of the year, but not everybody. So if it doesn't happen, don't cry. But it's just that I feel that, or like that the end of the year is going to be a good note into the new year. But obviously everybody's situation and where they're at in the situations is different. So, I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. That might be possibly for you too. But if it doesn't happen like this week, or don't cry. Doesn't mean it's not going to. I'm just saying that's what I've been feeling with that. And I feel a lot of people are like right there where they're ready for separation or end of it too. Like if you feel like if you go to more psychics or whatever, or intuitive people, and they tell you, oh no, you're gonna have to have more patience, and you feel no, like obviously don't let your ego tell you this, but if you feel no, the patience is like, I don't need to wait no more. Like, it's not that you're telling yourself that, like, because you don't want to wait no more, but you're telling yourself, no, I just, for some reason, that you don't have to wait no more. That can also mean that you're close to union. There's a lot of signs with that too. I really just feel like a lot of people I'm working with is because of that, because usually, like, it's always kind of like the same thing, like, like, usually, like, the same people, like, whatever your situation is going through, that they're kind of going through that too. Let's get a few more cards for you. He is your soulmate. I mean, we have a whole bunch of them. Like, you have to be like that to have that telepathy thing. You know what I mean? You have to, and soulmate, there's so many of them, but definitely a twin flame is your soulmate. And a twin flame is actually even more crazier because it's actually the same kind of soul, but in two different bodies. And so what you can tell too, there's a lot of ways you can tell that, but like one way you can tell a person's a twin flame, because obviously you're going to have different interests, especially if you're male and female, but they'll be like, honestly, you can look at this person and you can say this person's just like me with the male or female version. And it'll be like the little things, like the way that they eat their food, or the way that they speak, like, or how they speak or write their words, or their core values. And like or their life path, or how they dealt with things in their outlook. That's how you can tell. Wait, hold on. No, you're not eating my food. Sorry. My cat, they're trying to eat my food right now. It's my brother's cat right now. Baby, get over here. She doesn't want to say hi. She's very shy. My brother's cat. That's all I have left, my brother. But like, that can be how you tell it's a twin flame, because the soulmate, like, I have like a soul sister, like, you know what I mean, too, like a friend of mine. And it's like, we both are going through the same thing. That's a soulmate, but a twin flame is like literally like a copy of you, but like in the opposite of what you are, like a female. And it's like the little things. And that's how you can look at them and go, you're just like me, but you don't even know it. Like, and it's just like things like that. Whoa, got some cards flying. Whoa. So hold on, let me see. Before I even show you these cards, wait, I can't take all these cards. But obviously there's different things too. And like usually, like, you guys balance out each other too. Like a twin flame will usually balance out. Like if you're bad directions, they'll be good directions. Like things like that. It's like, it makes perfect sense. Like, it's like the hands, they just fit perfectly together. Let's see. Let's get a few more cards for you about communication and all that. So we do see reconciliation here about that. We see as well. Let me see about reconciliation. Yeah, I know. Let me know when the life comes like that in like the movies, and I'll be so happy, right? Like when the love life becomes like that in the movies. That'll be the day. Okay. You have a reconciliation. Do you have a future with them? If they're your twin flame, you always have a future with them. That's guaranteed. And the deep connection is definitely twin flame here again. So I got a few more cards here for you as well. Here, let me see. I got these two cards. Let me put these back because I already had these. Let me clarify a few more. During this separation period, that this is, again, everything that's created or religious factor or spiritual, there's always a future or purpose here, usually, you know what I mean? And especially if something like this intense, you're not going to go through something like this much just for them to be like, bye-bye. Sometimes, but not really. But during this time of separation here, you guys have both been working on clearing out the old, clearing out the energy that does not serve you, clearing out past relationships, previous relationships, even relationship you guys have, because you guys still have to start a new relationship. Things that don't no longer serve you. And I do see that you've been waiting for a while. You've just been at distress. You're like, is this ever going to happen? Like, you're just like hopeless in despair. It's going to happen. You just got to surrender that and just trust and just be okay with that. And just be like, you know what? I love this person. I'm okay with whatever happens. Because that surrendering moment is actually what helps bring it into union too as well here. And to bring you guys out of the separation phase. I'm going to pull a few more cards for you. But no, separation is also an illusion. You guys are also, again, connected telepathically. So even though it's not the same, trust me, I know that. But just know that is there, still there. And it is safe for you, love. They're not going to ask for you, love, and open up your heart if you're just going to be taken away. But let me get you a few more cards here. And then I'm probably going to call this a night because it's like 10:30. I always see the number 33 nowadays. It's so crazy. It's my brother trying to communicate with me because I swear to God, I always see the number 33 like 10 times a day. Like every hour, like I always look at the clock, it's 33. And I forgot, man, I looked it up. But my friend who got an accident the other day, who my brother too, and she would have been, I think my brother was watching over her because like her accident, she shouldn't have walked out okay, like even at all. And she said she's number 11. I was like, how weird. I was like, I bet you my other friend sees number 22, like who was my brother's ex-girlfriend who was going to probably marry him. So, but let me see. Hold on. Woo, we got some more cards. Like, wow, jumpers. Again, we have the reconciliation card. So maybe this will just come again like out of the blue. It might just like go from no communication to communication. He may just come through like sideways or just out of the blue, like I'm saying here. That's good. We got 2 reconciliations here. You know, this person's going to come back to you because they're passionate about you. They just like, you know, and that passion, that you know, magnetism, that telepathically thing, is, so to speak, is going to draw them back to you. And that, you know, continue to use prayers, affirmations, and visualizations to help bring you guys together. They're doing the same thing as well here. I really feel the telepath thing is very much on key point here. And the only thing that's kind of like maybe like still like blocking it is that there's any like childhood issues that you guys need to still clear out here. That might be the issue here. What I can also suggest for you to do is do like a chakra cleanse or a chakra clearing thing. And like you could do one, like you can listen like the whole thing like when you're sleeping. And I will tell you, if you do that, you are going to have very, very vivid dreams. Like I did that, but it's like, it really does like kind of balance out everything, because because like our chakras, like if they're out of line, or we can tell because like things are out of line in our life, you know what I mean? And like I always get that done. I'm going to do that actually right now. As soon as I'm done here, I'm about to go get my chakras realigned, but I do it through my massage. So I go get a massage. So luckily my roommate, they have that kind of holistic experience. So I go do that and take a bubble bath and like, that's my self-love today. But anyways, but like our chakras, it's always good to balance that, like, you know, body, mind, and soul. Because like when we do that, our life becomes balanced. But if you do like a chakra cleansing thing where you like listen to it while you're sleeping, you will have very vivid dreams. And these dreams are tied to your childhood, and they will like somehow like clear out things like from your childhood or things you forgot or brought to the surface. And that's the only block I see when it comes to that. But you guys are going to reconcile. Let's see if I can get you guys a time frame here fast. Yeah, definitely I would do that. I just go on YouTube like and do that. If you want to do once each individually, you totally can. It just may take forever. There's ways you can tell too. There's also stones you can work with too as well. Foods you can do. Obviously, you can tell like which ones are. If your root chakra, which is your 7th chakra, your base, the first one, the red one, you can tell if that's out of balance or out of whack. If you have like fear of like if you have like stability issues, or your foundation is not good, or you are fearful, like that root chakra is what keeps you grounded. And we have to have that one first. It's like our red one. That's your 7th one. And they have like chants you could say with that, obviously, whatever. And there's more ways you can tell. Your not solar plexus, your sacral chakra is the one above that. It's the orange one. That's your creativity, your relationships. And that one you could tell if that's out of whack, is if you have like your creativity is not flowing and your relationships are not good, your sexual drive is not good. And so you can work on that too. And like you can even just like visualize like the lights and stuff like that too. And there's so many different ways you can do that. Your solar plexus one is on top of that, and that's your 5th one, your stomach. That's about your health, vitality. And so obviously you can tell if that's out of bounds, if you're not happy, if you're not healthy, if you're not like vibrant. And then your heart chakra, which is the 4th one, which we kind of know, if you're closed-minded or close to your heart, that can be out of, you know, that's how you can tell if it's out of whack. Your throat chakra, which is your 5th one, no, 4, 3. And that could be if you have problem speaking communication or tongue-tied, or actually have like laryngitis, or like you're not able to communicate how you feel, or just be authentic to yourself. And then you can tell by the block, because it's usually opposite in your 3rd eye, and that's your intuition and stuff like that. And then you can tell if that's blocked, because you'll get like a lot of actually pressure and headaches kind of around here. Or you just will like not be good with like intuition here, or just your spirituality. And then your crown chakra, which is your last one, which is like the messages from divine spirit, the open source. And you could tell that one's out of whack because of certain things. There's actually ways you can tell that. But I would just suggest, if you don't want to do them individually because it's kind of long, and it's like just do like one, it's like a sleep thing. Do that for like 1 to 30 days. You will like have those, I'm telling you right now, you will have vivid dreams. I did like the first time last year, and I felt bad because like I thought I had triggered that with my brother, like when he was in the hospital, because he was in the hospital a couple of days later, and I didn't know it was gonna be like that crazy. Like I had every vivid dream, like so many vivid dreams at night, and I felt so happy and vibrant the next day. My roommate's like, yeah, that's because they know stuff a little bit more, and they're like, yeah, that's actually what happens, you know what I mean? And then like I had every single dream about my childhood that I forgot, and I felt that I like brought on my brother's being in the hospital a couple days later. But that's just, and that may actually be, you never know, like maybe, and I know it's sad, but like my brother was sick anyways, but like, you know, and stuff like, and I still like, you know, and I don't want to blame myself. You can't blame yourself for things like that, but maybe that's what I had to do, like there's steps you have to do. Like maybe I had to do that. Maybe unfortunately this situation had to happen so that I can close that door and heal my family issues and make peace with that. And, you know, sometimes we don't always understand how things happen. And like, this is a very, still around, this is the most saddest year of my life. Like I cry every day with my brother. Like, you know what I mean? I have this poster now. Like, I mean, every day, like I have actually literally lost my faith about the situation, but I try to look at the positive things of things, but I try to see like where it goes to. And I feel like that I had to heal that. And then I had a chance to heal my mom's situation. And by doing those things first, I had to heal, then I can bring about my love situation. And now that space has been made and things like that. Sometimes we don't understand things either, but definitely chakra cleanse is not a bad idea. You know what I mean? You can do that. Definitely like look into that. Like I said, there's stones too, like and stuff like that too. Like, you know, I'm gonna get my massage right after I do this for you. I'm about to finish right now. So that's what I'm gonna do for my Christmas present to myself, because I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow. So let's end off this reading. Sorry. We got a heart to heart conversation again. So they're gonna probably honestly like come back to you, I feel, and they're gonna be like, hey, we have a talk here. And they're gonna be very, very open about their feelings. Like, let them do that. They might be really shy about it because their ego. And it's gonna be like, wow, like, you know what I mean? But this is gonna a chance for you guys to honestly discuss your feelings. I see you guys like sitting at a table like inside a restaurant, like when it's like a circle table, maybe where it has like a bar there too, like maybe Buffalo Wild Wings, something, I don't know. But you guys, and it's gonna be like during like the afternoon time. Like this, like that, and I see him like wearing a black shirt, so stuff, and you're gonna wear like some kind of coat, black thing, and it's gonna happen like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday of the week that this actually will happen, like this taking place, and it's gonna be very, very good. This conversation is gonna be very good, and they're gonna also explain to you maybe that there were some issues with finances here that might have been an issue, and they've been working on that, but they've been really trying to call you in here. I do see the reconciliation. There's a future here, obviously, you know what I mean. Let's see. Again, we have to trust, let go of control issues. If it's your twin flame, there's always a future there. Like sometimes, like we just have to allow life to surprise us, and you know, just trust that whatever is meant to be will come our way, and take things one day at a time, and just know that, like, you know, there's a future there, but just don't jump to the future like right away. Allow things to just enjoy what you guys have here, and make sure to like work out any codependency issues here, or that. I also feel too is like this relationship, when you guys do get back together and reconcile, it is going to be in a way codependent, but it's not going to be like in an unhealthy way. It's going to be that you guys balance each other out and you guys complete each other in like a way that's like not like they like say it's like unhealthy, but it's like it fits like that molding with the hands, and that you guys are just gonna it's gonna work. It's gonna be very different from the first time. I get a few more cards for you. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a career question. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me get that. I'll pull it right now for you. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Let me just finish these cards and I'll get your card question. If you want to type it in the box right now, I'm totally sorry. Yeah, in regards to that, your relationship's going to be very different. So from beforehand. And it's saying to give this relationship a chance. They're going to give it a chance too. They definitely recognize that you deserve love. And any like issues that you feel that are like unrequited is because they had to work out their childhood issues. And I feel this childhood issues is the only block from you guys coming together with that. I'm going to get a time frame with you while you wait. Pull that question for the career. I'll get on to you. Yes, not a bad idea to do a career question. Sorry about that. Some helpful. Let me get a time frame for you, and I'll get your career question. Yeah, we definitely very much pay attention to like with the. You're very when it comes to telepathy thing. That's you're very correct here. Let's see about time frame here. Wow. Yeah, a lot of meditation will do you some good with the situation here. There's no need to worry, and I do see a time frame within the next few weeks here. The worst case scenario, up to 4 to 6 weeks here, even possibly 8, or it may happen the 8th of the month, or a day that has the 8th on there. So, but like that's for like things to go to all the way to the reconciliation to where you want it to go. So, but there's no need to worry about that. But let's get into career. So, oops. Yeah. You know, he is in CA and I never met him and it's completely online. That's okay. You know what I mean? You're in so how long you guys been on online first? He'd say we're in California. If you don't mind me asking where he's at in California. There's a good chance for you excuse to come out this way. I'm scared. Come out there. How'd you guys meet? Like on a dating site? It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that, like, don't worry about, like, don't let, like, you know, some people, like, freak people out with the catfish thing, you know? Honestly, I'm not going to lie. A lot of people nowadays, which I hate to say, a lot of us have more relationships on our phones and online than we do in person, if you notice. And it's not a good thing right now, but it's not for your situation. It's not too bad. Like, it's actually a lot of us, we hang out with our friends, but we're actually more on the phone, communicate with other people. So, you know, like I said, distance is no big deal. Like, you know what I mean with that. So, San Jose. Oh, how funny! Because I know somebody else. I don't live in San Jose. I live in like Riverside, California, so I'm about 9 hours away from San Jose. But somebody I work with, they had somebody that they know somebody that one of the people I also help out, they have somebody that's very important to their situation and a connection, like in regards kind of like to yours, is in San Jose. That's about a 9-hour flight from me, because that's in Northern California. I'm in Riverside. So, but very much traffic if you come out here, just let you know that. So, and I do see again, like between now and the next couple of months, like, you know, I mean, I said things will be like up to 8 weeks, which is like 2 months from now. Things will be a lot better for you guys' situation. Maybe even like as when you guys meet each other. Again, there's something here about the forgiveness. Maybe it says like working out childhood issues. As of right now, it's not the right time for things to happen, but that's just today. We do see things are happening in the next couple of months. I do see yes. And that you guys very much have communicate, and also that you telepathically communicate. And there's abundance to this situation here. And just like I said, don't worry about the dating, the online thing, you know what I mean? Because like I said, you know, like it's a lot of people who are in those kind of situations too, they're always a distance. And like a lot of times the part of this twin flame journey is not actually the relationship itself, but what you have to do, like the whole part of it. I think the more part of it is like the fact that you get more connected to the source, and that you become the best version of yourself, and that you can spiritually connected. And that's like a test, and that's the most probably excruciating thing, and that's why it's like forever in hell, because you have to get your way to union. And I'm sure that there's even more obstacles. Like no true love story is going to be like easy peasy. There's always going to be like some on obstacles, and it's like just crazy. But this is how it works. This is how it goes, because it's like a test, not in a way. But just don't worry about that. Like sometimes, you know what I mean? But let's see the career question. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you, by the way. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I am back. Sorry I wasn't back there a couple days. I explained it earlier in the video. But yeah. And I saw you added me. Thank you for that. And for Christmas, actually, I have no plans here. But I'm just going to finish the reading real fast. I have no plans, unfortunately, for this. I never really do anything. It's kind of sad. Like last year, I was sick this time of year. I had a cold really badly, but I never really do anything for the holidays, sadly. But I have my Santa hat on, though. Unfortunately, like my brother passed away. Like I said, my dad's in Idaho, and haven't really heard from him. My mom's just not good. But I have my cats. I'm gonna go take pictures later. But let me get your career question. So you said no. I stalked his heart. So yeah, it's okay. Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, you want to make sure there are no catfish here. I remember I was talking to my person of interest we met on POF, and they were trying to tell me that I was a catfish, and I had talked to them on the phone already. I was like, what? Like, I said, I showed you my driver's license. Like, you know what I mean? Because I was showing them my birthday, and I was like, I showed my driver's license. I talked to you on the phone. How am I a catfish? And they're like, oh, well, maybe like you just send your pictures, but it's like a 13-year-old girl, because they couldn't believe I was real. I thought it was a compliment, though. They believe I was cute, because like they said there's no way your personality, your face can go along. And so they had to like look me up, and they found like me online. I was like, oh my God. And so I took a picture. I thought it was kind of cute, but I thought it was a little bit crazy. I was like, really, dude? Like, I don't think like that. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't think like that. But you watch TV shows, right? So I had took a picture the day before we were going to meet, because I was pretty pissed off. Like, this is how that came about. And so I took a picture of me, and I had said, like, their name, like, hi, like, you know what I mean? Their name, my signature, prove it in their face. Like, I was like, really? Who thinks of that? Like, but I guess, like, if they know, and then I had to ask them, like, have you ever met anybody alive before? Like, who thinks of something like that? Like, I was like, I mean, you have a lot of time to think about this. Like, I wouldn't even, like, how, but let's see your career question. I can't decide whether I should study psychology to become a psychologist, or continue study biology and be on track for medicine. Well, that's a very good question. I will have to stay for that. I can't make that actual decision for you. Like, nobody really can, no tarot reader. But I could give you some things to look for into how to make that decision. Obviously, you will know what decision to make in the right time. I mean, that's honestly what you're calling is too. Those are very two different ones, but at the same time, they're both in the way kind of the same here. So for your career, I do see, like, again, there's going to be some kind of signs in regard to that. We do have the leaving card. So you may actually leave the one major you have and go to another one. But somebody asked me a similar question kind of the other day, but let me clarify that. And I'll get to you, Sarah, too. So, I'll get to you. I'm almost done with this one, and I'll get to you, Sarah, yeah. You know, it might be also another way to help you out is actually try to see, like, whatever, like, obviously you have your major, but whatever kind of job field you're interested in going into with that major, maybe you can help make your decision better, or help decide if it's the right choice for you or not, by volunteering or do some kind of volunteer work. Like, do, like, kind of like get into that, like, get your hands a little bit dirty, and that might help you to go, okay, is this something I could really see myself doing or studying or not? So let's see, get a few more cards here. Also, there's need to get some rest. Maybe get some rest before you make a decision here. It's like, no, don't make a decision out of haste, so to speak, here, with a clear mind here. Don't also work yourself maybe with the schooling thing. Somebody just gave me the other day about this too. So let's see here. A lot of cards. I kind of ran a message here, but there's family changes involved here. So I'm not sure exactly how that might, maybe there's like some kind of family change might somehow be tied with your decision when it comes to your choice in your career. Or, you know, something of that sort might be like there's a connection here with like family. Maybe that's what they want with you. I don't know. We do see spiritual growth here again. So, you know, what maybe this, if you do decide like to leave your major, know that it's not completely wasted. There was some kind of spiritual growth coming from this here. There are memories here that might help track. Yeah, do that chakra cleanse. It might even help you out with this decision here. And we have hobbies. Like definitely in regards to your career, like in change. Also, like with that too, because like you definitely go out there and volunteer. See if this is even something you can do. Like, you know, see if this is like kind of feel it. Because you may like think it's the right one for you and you go out there and like, oh no, I can't do this. And like, you know, people like when they do like a major, like I'm a hairstylist too. Like, you know, some people get really excited, like they love something and they go into it and then it actually kills their passion for it. And so you want to be careful with that too, because you don't want to do something that kills your passion completely. What like I was, like I said, I became a hairstylist and I realized a couple of years ago I'm meant to do like therapist and counseling and life coaching because of everything I went through and because I'm really good at it naturally and this is God's purpose for me. And, you know, there are ways that you can kind of figure out your life purpose here. And I could do a video about that in our time. But that might be and help you out if you can kind of know what your life purpose is. Maybe that will help you make a decision about your career. But that's definitely something that nobody can tell you beside yourself. And like I said, don't make a decision. Like, if don't make it just because you feel like to make it. Like, you'll know in the right time. But obviously, don't go to school for like 20 years and then like you know what I mean. That's not good either. And also, don't make it because of the how much money you make it. Make it because that's something that you feel that you want to do. Obviously, since you have it in question, maybe you're not completely satisfied. Maybe even ask yourself, like, why do you feel the need to change the major from one to another? Like, what's triggering you this? Maybe give the other one a chance a little longer, or like look into things like that. I mean, there's so many different ways to do that. You know, like I said, I went to, a lot of people do it too. So don't even like judge yourself if you do or don't. Like, that happens quite a bit, especially when you're really young. And there's so many reasons why to that. Like, people make those decisions, you know. Have faith into the situation. Stay motivated with that. Stay motivated in the one you have chosen for right now. Like, you know what I mean? Because nothing's ever wasted, you know. And also, if you do decide to go look, you know, change it, look into if it's all transferable and whatnot here. You will make a decision in regards to this. You will know for sure, like, what kind of career path you want to do by May. And I know it's like a little bit ways away, but like this can be like what kind of actual career you want with the major you have chosen here. There is something here about body changes and sobriety. I think you said you did medical. Somebody look up. I'm gonna just look up real fast, and then I'll get to you, Sarah. You said the study biology for medicine. With the body changes here in sobriety, I really feel that this is with the decisions card here. I really feel like, let me even clarify this a little bit more. Everybody always does psychology too. I'm actually gonna try to go back to school if I can have the time one day. I did start looking into that. Like, there's no rush since I'm like 30, and I already done it like twice. I went to trade school twice, but it's always good to have psychology basis. You know what I mean? It's not bad. So, like I said, don't make a decision for this. You won't make a decision when it comes to your career though for not at least a couple months. Like, I'm seeing at least till May, like, for sure. And like, just because, like I said, go out there, you know, volunteer if you have to. Ask yourself really why, and don't make things off. But you know what I mean? Take time. Like, my decision when I finally came to realization about me wanting to do coaching in life, it took me 9 months, and it just came out one day, like, randomly. But it also was kind of progressing over time because I kind of realized hair wasn't going to work, and there's just like a lot of things. You know, just ask God, like, what's the purpose for you, and it will connect. And you just like, you'll know. Like I said, you'll look for a sign, and you'll just know. It'll just come out at random. And then once you like know it's the right, like when I realized that, I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be a coach, like a therapist. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I just knew that I was supposed to help people. It was like, I found myself again. I was like, I had a reason and purpose. And then it's like, I'm still connecting the dots. But you just, when you know, like, and if you ever get to know that, you just feel so alive. And it's like, oh my God, I really have a reason here. Yes. Okay. So, I feel like, I mean, I can't tell you it again. I'm not going to tell you which one to decide to, like, I can't do it. But, whatever decision you make here, the one with medicine is going to be the major factor here. I can't really tell you too much if it's going to be the one you decide to choose or not here, but you will make a choice in regards to that. I've seen here, and that you'll just forgive yourself. Maybe you'll forgive yourself for even thinking that you wanted to go down a different path here. In regards to that, I can't just tell you which one for sure to go with because nobody can tell you that. Only you can tell. But I do see more of this medical here showing up than the psychology here. But definitely, I would just suggest that what you can do is just ask for a sign, volunteer, get your hands a little bit dirty, make a list of why you want to switch careers or what makes you think that. Don't ever make a decision based on what your family wants or finances or circumstances around that. And make sure that you just like, if it's something that you can see yourself doing long term and it has like different like jobs and whatnot. But like, there's nobody that can really tell you which one to go with because that's something that you obviously have to decide with yourself. But I do see you will make a decision by May for sure, and you'll know what it is. But I see a little bit more here about the medical. So if I could say anything, that's the only thing I'm going to say with that. And whatever choice you make, this is one that's going to take you long term. You know what I mean? Like, this is one that's you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life, I'm seeing here. But we also have a new career here. So maybe you might even keep the same kind of major and just go in a totally new career at that major here. It could be something like that. Like, you decide to keep that major, but you want to go like a totally different route with that. So I'm seeing with that as well. So I hope that kind of answers that career question here. So that, yeah, you know, I don't want to ever see like a change in your mind thing. I really feel like, if I could say one thing, I really feel you might actually keep the major you have, but you might go like in a different route with that, like in the career or how you approach it. Like, you still might keep that major, but like totally go like a different way with that. That's what I would say if I can pick up anything. But that's your own decision. So that's just all I can say. Just know that that's your decision. But that's what I would see more at that, is that you might just choose that one. Like, you're like, no, never mind, I want to keep this one, but I'm just going to totally go like on a different scale, like from what I thought I was going to do with that major to something completely different. So, but that's what I would say with that one. So, so hopefully that helps you, like, you know what I mean? But you'll know by like May for sure, like what it is. Like, you know, like I said, there's a whole bunch of ways you can like, you know, kind of figure out that. And we're always sometimes figuring out. Sometimes people never get it figured out. So don't always, you know, just some people like, you know, some people like they feel lost, but just, you know, people always change careers. It's kind of normal. So yeah, hopefully that helps and everything like that. Thank you so much for attending. Let's see what else. And I'm gonna catch up now with Sarah. Oh, it's okay. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay, Sarah. Yeah, Sarah's the last person here, by the way, from else is here. So we got 3 people. So thank you again for Surreal doing so much to me. So you guys, wait, hold on. Let me just type. I'm going to type in one name before I get Sarah's. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. 1 moment. And I'll get to you right now, Sarah. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's get into your reading, Sarah, here. Okay, 1 second. Hi, and thank you again. Let me just catch up on the chat real fast, and I'm going to do your reading. So, yes. Yes, you're in your last one, too. Yes, you're back. Sorry, I was going to say, in case you didn't watch earlier, I know I was going to do more this week, but my friend got in an accident on Tuesday. I decided to help her out with the toe and everything, take her to hospital and that stuff. And then Wednesday, I just wasn't feeling it because, like, I've been still grieving. So, like, there's days I just don't get out of bed. And I meant well with that. And then Friday was the same kind of situation. And I had to kind of still deal with my mom with her surgery because it didn't really turn out so well. Like, not her, she's fine with her surgery, but just everything else of me, like, and having to try to help her, and that didn't really go so well. She's just not very, she's never going to change. But anyways, with that, so I apologize. I meant well at that, and I talked about this at the beginning of the video, so I'm going to put this up. You can always watch it later, but thank you for support coming back. Let's get into your reading. Woo! Happy holidays. Who's ready for Christmas? Yeah, okay. Santa Claus. I also I have butterflies tattoo on my, if you are still here, Surreal, I have a tattoo on my back of butterflies. That means transformation. So, let's see, Sarah, you're reading Sarah. Yeah. Sarah, catching. I just wanted to ask something else. Will my future startup be successful, and will I get married with my next boyfriend? Oh, I know. I remember your boyfriend. I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, Jesus, that guy makes me want to. I was like, how lucky you are. Okay, so you're Sarah. And then last one for tonight because I'm about to get my chakras realigned. So, will your future startup be successful? Let's see. I think I was just talking to Surreal about that. How you were the one who were asking me about the career question, and it had turned into love. So everything connects always together. Let's see. Like I said, I think so. I think that's so funny. See, you guys were meant to meet each other today. How funny. All right, online. Whee! So let's see. Will your career be successful? So far I'm seeing reconsider. I'm not really sure what it's about yet here. It could just mean reconsider communication or new beginnings. I'm not really sure what that means here exactly. So I'm going to clarify more about that because that's kind of like random. Reconsider. I kind of feel like, I was not going to lie when you asked me that. I think we all have like, sometimes we just need that like self-assurance. I know you're going to be a very successful person. I don't even have to know you. I just know that. And maybe that's like what that's saying. Like the question's like, really? You have to ask something like that? Like, but we have to be really sure because we just need to know, like, is it going to be okay? Like, yeah, it's successful. But also we have the romance thing coming up here again. I'm telling you, somehow your like work is connected with that love life here. And it's like, I think like the universe is like saying, oh, you have nothing to worry about with your success. You are so good. Like you got that. We've got it so covered here. We just want you to focus on the romance, but you still want to ask that question. I really feel that that's got to do with that. Like, I really feel that you have nothing about when it comes to your career. Like, you will be able to be successful at anything you want to do. Like, that's like covered. Even if we always feel like that, you have nothing about that. But hold on with that. My nose is like itchy. Let's get that. I want to clarify at least that for you. I remember that last time because that's kind of funny how this is going again. So we got in the near future here, kind of random note here. Will your career be successful? Will you be successful in your next startup? We had let go, which means let go, let God, let go of any worries or the need to like control issues or just like, I think it's like the universe is like, really? I mean, it's a good thing to ask though, because it's important, but like, I think that you just have to just know that you are going to be very successful, which I do see that here. I do see that with the opportunity thing, we have money. Just know that you're going to be very successful. I really feel somehow as well too with this, like again with the love situation, is somehow tied with this, and that your success won't even have anything to like. It won't matter whether or not you're successful when it comes to love. Like you don't have to be successful in order for that, but it's always a good thing because you have that motivation, you have that drive and ambition, and that's good. And like I said too, we have that take action here. So you know what I mean? Take action. That's all you got to do, and you'll be very, very successful because we got peaceful resolution here. Very much so peaceful, like. All you have to do is just take action and you be good. Like, I feel like opportunities will just make themselves way to you. Just take action, know what you want, be open to it. Like, you have that kind of like luck when it comes to that kind of thing in your career and studies because you probably worked really, really hard for that. And a lot of people who are successful is because it's not because they're necessarily lucky, but because they work really hard and they don't give up. And what do we have right here? What do we have? Success. Will you be successful? Yes, absolutely. 100%, like I said, without a doubt. Absolutely. But sometimes we just want to have that for ourselves. Like sometimes we define, like we won't be like our self-worth, like, oh, I can't, like, whatever. But you will absolutely 100% without doubt have success. Like goal, like you will be so successful in whatever you put your mind to. And however success, you can go as big success or a little success, it doesn't matter. And it's still tied with love here again. So let me see. And when it comes to the person you're going to get married, your next boyfriend, Mr. Dream Guy right now here. We got trust right away here. Situation, trust, have faith, very much connected. So, will you marry this person? And if you do, let me come to the wedding. I like to do that. That'd be cool. I always wanted to go. Like, I need to go to a few more weddings. I've only been like 3 my whole life, and then that'd be great. Like, because it's always kind of interesting, especially if like they're open bar. I'm just kidding, but it's always nice to like, you know what I mean, like to go see that stuff. Again, we have in the near future. In the near future. So how I really feel it's like there's definitely a combination here. Trust, are you going to marry this person, your next boyfriend? Is this person going to even be your next boyfriend, which I believe it is so. We do see within the year from now, which means within the coming year. I don't feel like it's a whole year from now here, within the near future. Like, it's got to be within, like, I see within the near future, like, that's the closest time frame I have of those cards. We had the very soon in the near future. So, like, in the near future is like 3 to 6 months maximum, but I don't feel it's going to be like that long. You see a situation is going to improve. That's not answering whether or not you're going to marry this person. But let's see. Are you going to marry this person? Is this person that I would talk to you about, is they going to be your next boyfriend? Like, and is there marriage in the cards for you guys? Perfect timing. They're so funny today. They just want to be funny with you. They just want to play with you. We have it's up to you. They're being coy right now. These cards are being very coy, and it says you're ready. That's not answering the question, you guys. Give it a second here. I'm going to have to go to my love deck here if they don't answer. Is this person, we'll try this. Is this, whoa. Is this person going to be next boyfriend? Wow, there's a lot of cards here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you those cards as Zolo came out. So I have to do it. We have within the next few weeks here. Or that it's either within the next few weeks something might transpire here within the near future, or that a couple of weeks ago there might be something that might even trigger this to come about here, I'm seeing. And there's been some kind of waiting period, or maybe there's a need to wait for a little longer. There's something here about recovery again. Or this person's a healer, if I think I remember told you about that. But again, this is about romance. This person will definitely take action towards you. They're going to be also very action oriented. Again, I believe that I said they're going to come on the right horse. And they're going to be somebody that either asks people for help or they help people, if I remember here. They might also just come to the picture if you, like I said, you don't know them yet. I think I said that. They might come to the picture the next couple of weeks here, maybe after the new year here. We got a yes, a very subtle, but yes, we got a yes. We also got forgiveness here, and I'm going to pull a couple of love cards here for you. Again, the reconsider, the success, the peaceful resolution. I have to show these cards. They all fell down. I always take jumpers. Remain positive, opportunity, and be assertive. Wow, a lot of cards. If you believe, okay? So what I'm kind of getting, I'm going to pull love cards. So that kind of, we do get a yes. So this could mean that very much that this person will be next boyfriend and that it can go to marriage. And this will be a very successful marriage for you. There's very much a tie here with the career and marriage thing here. And I usually feel if things like that, they're usually ending up in a long-term marriage thing because it's just like that. Also, just know that the relationship, being in this relationship or being successful isn't going to make you like, it's not going to define who you are. You're already perfect and great as you are as exactly. So, again, like I said, there's definitely a tie here with the finances here. It's kind of interesting. We have the romantic feelings here with the retreat card. So obviously the person's going to have romantic feelings with you, and if they're going to marry you or not. With the retreat card here, this is the honeymoon card. Looks like they're on a honeymoon. You guys might go on a honeymoon outdoors here. You guys might also like meet through work and maybe go through like a work retreat or something like that, or it might be like a thing like that. Or this person might have like I said, maybe they already were there and they may have taken some time off and come back. You know what I mean? So to speak here. And I remember, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to like definitely help you like see things in a different perspective here. But let's see. Are you going to marry them? Mr. Dreamy person. Well, got the engagement card. That looks pretty good to me. You're going to be putting a ring on your finger here. They're going to be taking your love life to a higher level commitment here. And it's going to be like hand in hand. Whatever, it's going to be like boom, 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 your love and then your work. It's going to go hand in hand. Which one comes first, I don't know. This is going to be somebody from your past life relationship before. Maybe somebody from your past too. Kind of interesting. Like this person, again, will have like a lot of history knowledge here. Or they live in a different place from you, like, or from a different place. Because I remember you said you go to school somewhere else. Not mistaken here. Wow, yeah, definitely this is a spiritual divine relationship here. There is some kind of separation, like whether it's distance or something. Part of me feels it's like a new person. Part of me feels like you already know this person, but maybe you just barely knew them like from a long time ago. Like you guys reconnect, like it's kind of crazy. And this is like this. It's gonna go like the relationship. It's gonna be very balanced as well here. Like I was reading a story one time online. This couple, the girl she met. She was going to like she was going to college and like she was gosh, I can't say. She was posting an ad or something like that. It was either her or the guy, and they're posting an ad and need like somebody to help out in the office. And so they started dating, whatever, and they're going to get married and engaged, right? And they get married and they get engaged. And they have a beautiful wedding, and they're like, I don't remember, I can't remember too much about it, but they were like from different parts of like the world. Not too far, but like a little bit. But it was small world is one day their mom was going through pictures like in the attic or something like that. And they were talking about, oh, she had a boyfriend because they used to go travel. And I guess they both went to the same country like a long time ago. And they're saying, oh, she had a boyfriend back in the day, like a little kid boyfriend with the same name. Well, turns out this couple who got married from like different parts of the world, they actually were at the same place a long time ago at the same age. And there's a picture of them both together, standing together as little kids. And so they actually met a long time ago as little kids, and they were like just a little summer girlfriend and boyfriend for 2 weeks. And they totally forgot about this, and they reconnected again. It might be like something like that with your situation. I don't know. I kind of feel it might be. It was really beautiful. It was a very interesting story. I was like, wow. But that just shows how like fate is really real sometimes. They tripped them out though when they saw that. I bet they did. Let's see. Are you getting married this person? Oh wow. We got engagement. So usually we have this could be the one. So usually if you feel someone's the one and you engage with them, there usually only comes two things afterwards: marriage and then babies. And we have the healing family issues card here. So maybe that means you guys are going to have the babies. It'll be healing for your guys' situation here. We have to say free to love here. Let me see. Is there marriage? I want to see if I can get that marriage card for you. And then that'll be for sure. And then I'm going to end today's reading here. Very soon. So this is going to come out very soon though. Like somehow this is going to start like, manifesting your situation, whether it's like the career first and this, I'm not exactly sure, but it's going to come about very, very soon here. And, this person that, whoever they are, they're going to be definitely different from you, like even in their appearance, something like that, or something very unique. They also might be into theater here. But don't be like, it's like I'm getting like a random message, but don't be like alarmed of like, they probably will even blow your expectations of how it all is. It's going to be very perfect. Like, just like I said, this is going to be a very beautiful relationship here. They're also going to be someone who may be very like hermit mode again and maybe coming out of isolation here. Maybe they had disconnected for a while. And they're going to help you kind of disconnect here from that as well. But let's see. Are you guys going to get married? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Attraction again. We have the calling in your soulmate. We have playfulness. I want to see. Is there going to be marriage? I'm going to pull 3 more cards. But I mean, we got the engagement. We got it's safe. This is the one. So usually if they go, is there going to be marriage? I need 3 more cards. Is this person the next person that I talked about? Are they going to be married in there? We have worth waiting for. That's 1. 2 more cards left. Is there marriage? Is this person going to be the one that she marries? Is there going to be marriage? We had the engagement card. We had it's the one. Is there going to be marriage? Hold on. They're stuck. Is there going to be marriage? Gosh. Okay. We got the new love card here. We got the give your relationship a chance card here. We have children card here as well. So it does say that somebody, this person's going to see is somebody they want to have children with here. And this says hold on. We have the make the effort card here. So again, it's going to be somebody like that definitely wants to see you have children. I got to pull one more card. Let's see. I'm just going to do it like this way. Is there going to be marriage? I really feel, it looks like the cards all point to marriage. You know what I mean? Sometimes with the culture thing too, maybe they have like a different way of marriage, or like there's a certain thing you have to do. Like my friend just got married the other day, and she's like from like an Asian descent, or so to speak, and she married somebody who's from an Indian descent, so to speak, like the Indian, like like Gandhi kind of. I don't want to be like like at all like anybody like that, but that's kind of. And so before she was able to marry him, they had to go through like a ceremony. So maybe that's why I'm not for sure saying that. But she just got married the other day. And I was like, wow, like what I mean. But that's sometimes like things like that. Let's see, it's gonna be marriage for sure. I'm gonna pull that random. It all looks like that though, so maybe that's like why. I mean, sometimes we don't even have to have it clarified. I mean, we got engagement, this could be the one, but let's just see, because some people like to have that marriage. I mean, we all do, right? I already know how my wedding's gonna go too if I ever get too lucky enough to have the money to spend it how I want to. But let's see. I'm scared. I was like, I know I just have everything. I just need the groom. Ready? Oh, okay, we got 3 cards that fell down already for me. We have the trust card, love yourself card, keep an open mind. Like I said, keep an open mind. With that, it can also mean that like not necessarily that this person doesn't want to get married, but just keep an open mind to maybe like there's like something you have to do first, like I said, that ceremony thing before you get married, or that what I mean, just the situation in general here. Oh, but what do we have? The last 2 cards here. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married, 'cause you deserve the love, and you're gonna get married. Yeah, gonna invite me to the wedding too, right? Yeah, open bar. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. But there we go. That's what perfect way to end that too. Like everybody's getting that card lately. That's so perfect. So I'm really excited for you with that one. But I see that it's gonna be very much tied with your like success though with like your career. So like definitely. So like also know that like man, it's like it's gonna be they have to when it's like that. They have to go. You can't have like your work and like that. Not like you can't do that. That's only the only way to do that is to get married. Wait, hold. So that's like I'm telling you, you're gonna have a perfect little. It's gonna be beautiful. But just keep an open mind about like that culture thing. That might be a little bit fat. And thank you, whoever gave the other 2 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Happy holidays. Let me see. I'm gonna just give you guys a few more minutes here, but I am gonna be saying my goodbyes for now tonight because it's kind of late here. And I'm gonna go get my chakras realigned and my massage and take my bubble bath and give myself love for tonight, you guys. And if I got so wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Latoya. I'm sorry. I might be on for me for Christmas. If you guys want to check me out, then I'm just so tired. I'm so sorry. But here, I'm gonna give you like my email, or you can always contact me. And what you can do if you want to do one of these things, it's also $5 donation. You can email me, and I can set you up guys for the next live for you. But I'm gonna email you right now. Sorry, it's just I'm just so tired. Yeah. But I'm gonna email you guys. So here's my email in case you're ever interested in just booking one. I'm also on Instant Go app. But this is whether or not you guys want to do a live feed or not. $5 donation. Thank you guys for the 3 thumbs up. Hope you guys happy holidays. I'm gonna give you a few moments to kind of like let everybody kind of. Oh, and for the X thing with the Sarah thing, let me just clarify it real quickly. I don't feel it's your ex because I've seen like a lot of talk here about clearing out the old energy. It's like somebody like where you met them like a long time ago. You may have some kind of like little thing with them, but not an ex. I don't feel it's an ex of yours, Sarah. But let me just clarify real fast. And then I'm gonna like close this out, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do too, like eventually where I'm gonna like schedule like these things and like you guys can like pay like ahead of time or donate ahead of time and like we can like schedule guys in when I'm a little bit more have a little bit more subscribers here because like it's kind of hard just but anyways, I mean I guess you could do it right now. So I'm gonna see like but I don't really feel it's your ex. I'm gonna tell you almost positively it's not your ex. Like I'm gonna see real fast. Is it her ex? No, it's not your ex. Like I said, it's not your ex. Like I don't feel it's your ex. I feel it's like somebody completely new or somebody like you barely knew. Like they probably just crossed paths with you, something like not too intense. But no, it's not your ex. So anyways, but yeah, I might just do things like I might like ask people like what's a good time to do these live feeds and you guys can schedule in your prices thing or whatever. So I'm gonna type in there. Hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year's. I'll be back before then, guys. Thank you so much for the 3 thumbs up and 3 people watching. If you guys want to share, like this, subscribe, all that, that's great. If you guys are interested in getting personal readings, all my information will be on my channel. I'm going to type it in, and I'll see you guys next time. But I'm going to give you guys a few moments, too. I'm just so tired. So, and I hope Santa Claus brings you guys everything, because like, this year, I really did write a note to Santa. I'm almost 30. But at the mall, I wrote one, because I was like, why not, dude, right? It's always nice to believe in that stuff, but also I just kind of like, I had to like let my thoughts up on my brother stuff. Like, so me just type in all this stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. But let me guys give you for a moment. So, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go right now. Sorry. So, anyway, thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. I know it's like already Santa hat. You guys, happy holidays. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy if you don't celebrate it, but it's okay because you can just still whatever. So, and I'll see you guys next time. So, bye. Thank you guys.